Hey Bear,
Hey, Timmy.
how are you doing?
I am kind of
Wait,
a little bit pissed. Not a
you're a little
lot,
bit pissed?
not to a point of bear explode, but we'll discuss. We'll discuss.
Oh, that's right. Bear, Bear,
Yeah, yeah,
Bear.
yeah, yeah.
Look, I would have preferred if it didn't come to this, right?
Me too.
You know, when you showed me the information, right? I decided to just be quiet, to shut my mouth. And I decided to break all the, uh, you know, break break silence. I don't want to break silence. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna be a bigger man. I'm gonna just take this thing. I'm just gonna forget about it and leave it behind me. Okay? Even though
Yes.
nasty, vicious lies were said about me by Marco and actually JJ, because JJ defended the lies and agreed with. He always agrees with Marco about the lies that Marco
And
spread.
when he doesn't agree with Marco, he basically doesn't comment.
Yes, yes. He either doesn't comment, and but when they're not talking about me or Archie, they say we want to talk about watches. Yet they cannot stop talking about us. Even now,
Exactly.
Hello,
even
Bear.
now.
What's up?
Hey
Hey,
Lolex,
Lolex, what a perfect guy for this conversation.
because we
Dude,
needed
I'm here.
Lolex here
I have
because
such a headache, but I'm here.
Lolex, I'm so glad you joined us. I really think it's time that we roll out a history of this conflict
Mm-hmm.
so
go
that
from
people
the beginning.
finally they can hear and understand
Yeah.
why is this bothering us deep inside so much, that it's not because I'm sexually attracted to hermaphrodite, but it's because there were nasty games being played and manipulated behind the scenes.
Yes,
And Archie seems to be very cautious about it.
yes.
He seems to be very much about JJ's a good guy and JJ's
Yeah.
good to me. And basically, I don't want to talk about it. So I'm going to go and talk about cheap ass fucking fragrances. Well, and you know what? That good guy that he claims is a good guy, he's right now rebel streaming against Archie.
Yes.
So here we are
Spreading hate.
also
No,
good
he
guys.
came onto Archie's stream just to stir shit up so that they can then go and talk about it on their stream and complain
Exactly.
about how it's all about hate. We weren't even talking about JJ wasn't even mentioned. The only reason you even said anything because JJ was in the comments looking to get the viewers over to his stuff.
And they're also like threatening, not threatening, but they're hinting at dropping some information about Tim.
Oh, I have nothing. Listen, man. When
Listen.
That's what they're
there's
saying.
no
They're
information, I don't care. I don't care
saying,
if there's something on me.
like
There's
Marco's
because I
like,
know
I
there's
got
nothing on me.
Marco's like, I got some stuff we could say about Tim. We could really drop.
Let him drop it. Let him drop it because you know what? He made like 10. I have a list actually. I just made a list. I have like five major lies that people can verify. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
actual lies. He said he slandered me on air. Okay, I shared some stuff with the people who asked me like, "Hey, why are you not in with Marco?" And I said, "Listen, man, just can't do it with this guy anymore. Look, this is why."
Did you guys hear that, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a fucking plane flew super
Yeah.
close over me.
Yeah.
But Lolex, let's start from the very beginning, okay? Because and you played a huge part in it.
Yeah,
You
you guys
were
have to help me.
the beginning.
You guys have to help me remember all
Yes.
of it.
Yes.
But,
Well,
yeah.
I'll guide you through it because
yeah.
first complaint, first biggest complaint that I get from these soy boys, okay, is that I didn't help them enough. We had an agreement, and we got that I said I'm gonna help them.
Mm.
Fucking JJ coming onto my screen, cry. A guy who has a watch box, Louis Vuitton box of Rolexes, crying how the world is unfair to him. Okay, he's just fucking grow up. Okay, what kind of pussy ass bitch thing is that? You know, to complain about unfairness. It's unfair. You didn't help me enough. We had a deal, dude. The deal was so long ago that nobody remembers all exact words what were said. Everybody has their own interpretation. But the point is, I joined. These two guys, they did not do YouTube until I joined. And I said, I will be doing streams after Archie. And if you guys want to join me, I'll help you guys set up your YouTube channels. And you could do a little bit streams as well. That's the point. The point is, I said I'm going to be doing streams. If you want to come with me on this journey, I'll help you out. There was no like, what the fuck? And JJ is so delusional. He's like, oh, you should have, when you hit 1,000, you should have stopped everything, reversed the sun and the stars, and fucking helped me get to 1,000. What the delusional fantasists? Let me just get this super chat. Speedy Hernandez, wouldn't being obsessed with Marco like Bear make Bear a lesbian?
I'm getting invaded over here, guys. All these jets flying over.
Oh my God, Steven, Speedy Hernandez.
Make me a Marco. Make Bear a lesbian. Dan T, $2. Let's have a drinks, gents. I'll have a drink in just a second. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan, my dear brother.
You're the man. Thank you, Bobby Legs. So
thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you, the man too.
That's the agreement, supposed agreement. Okay, that's the thing that they still cry about. He didn't help us enough. Fuck you. Help yourself. I mean, I helped you as much as I could. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm not a freaking superhuman.
Yeah, what were you supposed to be doing, Tim? Like, what more were you supposed to be doing?
I have no. I should have, according to their standards, I should have shut down the lights
until
in the studio,
they
shut everything down
with their subscriptions. Exactly.
Yeah, and just work on their stuff. Just fully shut down everything because for me, getting from 600 to 1,000 is the same thing as JJ getting from a 0 to 1,000. Delusion, absolute delusion. But that's the agreement. That's the first thing. Unfortunately, that's here or there. This is like, you can't prove. You can't get solid evidence, because what does "I will help you" means? It means just as little as, hey, I'll help you set up your YouTube channel. I'm not gonna feel fucking working overtime, to run your channel for you. So unfortunately, that's the first thing. You take it or leave it. Did I help them enough? They wouldn't have channels, live streaming channels, if I wasn't, created the idea. So that's number one.
Correct.
I wanted to, right? Fair enough. They were on Archie stream before me.
The only thing I want to add to that, I was sucked into it because at that time. By the way, you have a super chat from NATO.
NATO, $8. I can't believe how bad you're treated after all you do for the community, Tim. I mean, no good deed goes unpunished, especially by these jokers.
Listen,
absolute jokers.
That's true. That's true. But some people. But overall, you're winning. The karma is good. Okay. What you're doing is slowly positioning you where you want to be. So even though I partially understand what NATO is saying, continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I helped these guys. They weren't doing YouTube. They were there for 2 months before me. What the fuck were they waiting for? What is the problem? They could have had live streaming channels way before me if they put in any effort. But
and the way I was sucked into that original thing, if you remember, Tim,
yes,
the direction came from Marco and partially JJ, that I have to start making schedule about the live streams that you guys are doing, because they felt that you're picking up the best spots, and this is why you're being more successful. So I had to tell you, sorry, Tim, you're gonna have to do this day and this day, because Marco wants to do this day and this day.
They used their 2 versus 1 to bully you to tell
They
me.
didn't bully me.
Well,
They
I mean,
didn't
it's
bully
2
me.
versus 1. They
Manipulate
both
it.
of you came to
They
you and
basically
manipulated you.
Marco. I was JJ to Marco before JJ was to Marco. Okay,
Yeah.
I was a Marco's big brother. I was a Marco's confident. I was a Marco's person that was pushing him and proposing him to Archie and
Yes.
making him to Archie important and basically telling Archie fuck everyone but
Mm,
Marco. And
yes.
if Marco would say, I don't like this person there, get rid of him, I was working on that
And
with
he was
Archie.
telling you to get rid of a lot of people. He was telling me to get rid of people.
Correct. So basically, if he did not like you on a live stream, he remained to act calm and cool and,
But then off
funny and
stream,
pleasant. But the bad boys had to do the dirty work for him. Those are
yes,
facts that can be proven. I'm not lying. I
we have
have
the
a
WhatsApp
reason to lie.
conversations. That's a fact.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is how I was involved in that because they felt the only reason you're being more successful is not because you're more entertaining and they would mock your knowledge about watches. They would say that you are fucking a waste of time.
Yeah.
And basically, you're only succeeding because you have a favorable time slots. And it got to a point because it's a 7 days, because it cannot be equally divided by 3, that you get 2 and they get 3 spots each. Or hang on, 2. Marco would get 3 and you and JJ would get 2.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's why I was like,
because in Marco's opinion, that was just fair because ultimately he is the true star of Archie Luxury live stream.
That's how he thought. He was like, I'm the Michael.
And it was pretty much always mentioned to me, you better get rid of that guy or I'm not coming to Archie Luxury live stream. There was a non-stop threat in the air where Marco would basically claim that if it's not his way, he's going to pull back and then everything will fall apart.
yes.
That's the game that was played from very beginning. Continue.
And they were like, they combined their forces, and they were always like abusing me. Oh, Tim, you have to do this one because me and JJ were doing this one. It's always the 2 of them fucking linked at the bone or something at the hip. It's always 2 of them and then versus one of
in the beginning, it was basically Marco and me and JJ and me and Marco and me. So it was, and then they kind of got together.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
always get fucking clapped. Speedy Hernandez, $5. This is too much controversy. Let's talk about something everyone can agree on. The Longines Zulu time is vastly cooler than the GMT Master 2.
Oh, very cool watch.
Very cool watch.
I am getting it. I'm getting the green one. Continue, Tim.
Here we go. Okay, so that's the first complaint, right? They were untreated fairly. They're not completely. The world is unfair to them. Crying.
Never mind. Let me also remind people that Marco got us into a war, including Rolex, if you remember, Rolex.
That's the next thing chronologically.
With my friend, help me, Rolex, the guy that demanded for you to be kicked out.
What's his name? What's his name? He was just in the chats today.
Yeah, man, I'm
His Lambo. What is his name? Can someone write it in the chat, please? He has a Lamborghini.
Tanzil?
Yeah.
Tanzil.
Oh. Tanzil.
Yeah.
Oh. Right? So
yes.
Marco went to this chat and he got into a fight with Tanzil. And then Lolex went to support him because he called it from the group. Then Marco, as a typical piece of shit that he is, pulls out, leaves this guy to hang.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Wow.
What happens?
He ended up turning it on me, that piece of shit. Like later when he was trying to get me kicked out. So essentially what happened was Tanzil and those guys were talking about the junior varsity squad. That's what we used to be called, the JV squad.
Yes.
And they were making fun of Marco because he shaved his head on the live stream, and they said that he was a cancer patient. And then Marco started talking in the chat, and then back and forth. And I called Tanzil a bully, and he freaked out over that. He got mad that I called him a bully. And I just defended Marco in that moment because I was like, dude, he's like a kid. He's a nice guy. Why are you guys like talking shit to him?
Let me just read this super chat. Timepiece found $2. Tim is full of gratitude to AC3. That's good karma. And we have Dick Grayson, member for 9 months. You created the trolls like Bear and abandoned the people who created you. No one's created me. I was freaking trying to survive this whole time because everyone was trying to destroy me. Now you produce garbage. I'm speaking the truth because those guys have been spreading lies about me for 6 months. 6 months, they created a live stream of lies. Now they brought it back up again. Okay, so if they're going to be spreading and pushing the lies, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to drop all the truth because the truth is the truth. Okay, and the truth, it always wins at the end. Okay, because for some reason these guys, they can say everything they want about me, but then if I try to say it's like, oh, have a good life, Tim. They started this. Marco started all of this. Marco got money for his birthday. Okay, and then when I was trying to do a good thing, I was just trying to do a birthday fundraiser for Lolex. He couldn't allow that to happen. He contacted.
So let me tell you a little bit of that fundraiser for Marco, because at that time, as we were close with each other, there was a communication. He was baiting people, He was driving a very intelligent campaign. The poor, innocent watch enthusiasts who cannot afford the watches, people driving it in a very emotional way, and him clearly taking advantage of it.
Yes.
Now, it got to a certain point, first we're collecting for this, then, okay, let's go to next level, and it got to a really crazy levels.
Yes.
Now, all these so-called universe of his was created from people that he pulled out from Archie Luxury live stream.
And he kept a spreadsheet of those people in his
correct,
like a psycho.
He was
not
keeping
like a psycho, like a
track.
very intelligent and organized man that Archie is not. He actually knew the strengths, the weaknesses, the likes, the dislikes, the collections, what they have, what they don't have, what they like, what they aspire to be. And he played a very intelligent game of stroking egos.
Yes.
And through that, what was not ethical was that he was using Archie as the ogre, as the bad guy. But not obviously, not in front, but more of Archie doesn't really know that you are that, and he cannot fully appreciate you, and he cannot truly understand you. I love your collection. I lose nights. I cannot sleep after I reviewed your collection. It was a very emotional connection that some people carry to this day.
Yes.
And he is extremely good in it. Kudos to him. I'm not necessarily complaining about being capable in winning over people's minds, but I don't like the fact how he poached them out of Archie's group.
Yes.
And then used Archie as a negative connotation.
Flip it.
Okay?
Flip it. You monetize, find out who the top donors are, and then monetize them against Archie. Yeah.
Correct.
There you go.
And slowly that took a place of its own.
Yes.
When we're talking about $70,000, we're not exaggerating. And you know what? It's not just about a dollar amount, but it is how crazy all this got. It almost looks like a con.
To me, it's not even the worst part of this all was, okay, he schemes all this money. He works to he creates this system where he can mooch all this money from Archie, but then when someone else, when I tried to, I didn't know this was happening. This was all completely behind the scenes. Now, but when I tried to do a fundraiser for Lolex, a birthday fundraiser, he
Now
could
we are getting
not.
now to that second step. That's that second
Yes.
step, and this is important because we do want to go chronologically. By the way, Danny super chat.
Dan T, $10 super chat. Before Marco showed his true colors, I gave him some info on the timepiece gentleman, and he totally made it seem like it was his research with no source credit given. It's all about him. His actions are consistent.
Wow.
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 Yep.
That says a lot right there.
Unbelievable.
That says a lot.
So now we are getting to chronologically.
Second phase.
Lolex's birthday coming. Tim is being very excited and enthusiastic about it. I
just
don't know
happy.
you, Tim, at that time. I
Yeah.
really don't know you, okay? And to me, it looked almost like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this Lolex guy? I'm being fed by Marco how this guy, Lolex,
Yeah.
is a daddy's boy who drives a Porsche, and he's going to now start a very wrong thing for all of us, according to Marco.
Yes.
And that will be that nobody's, in his words, nobody's will start fundraising for every fucking birthday, and there'll be less money for us, meaning him. And he was okay with Tim doing that. But who the fuck is Lolex? The spoiled daddy's dad, and he built a fucking resentment inside of me toward Lolex that I was
He turned you
itching.
against Lolex.
I was
That's the
itching
worst.
for a fucking fight
Yeah.
with a guy.
Yeah.
Do you know
We
what's the worst
literally
about that?
fucking fought like nasty bastards.
And
All
then
this,
but
Go.
Bear,
Do
the
you know what's the
worst
worst,
part.
too?
So he turns you on to Lolex, and then he creates a WhatsApp group, executive WhatsApp group,
Yes, I was
and
just
he
going to
says
call.
No.
that all of those are your
Let's take a
ideas.
step
no,
back.
I have to correct you there because JJ will argue this.
What?
I said we need to talk about this between us. We need to resolve this. And
Yeah.
he says, to me, you should create in WhatsApp just executive group for Archie. No, actually, was Archie there? I don't think so.
Archie is in
Was
there.
Archie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Archie's in there.
Archie, you, JJ, and me.
But Marco
And-
created the group.
And then
You did create the
I
group
said
because I
to
have the
Marco,
screenshot
just so
here.
we're clear, so that JJ cannot come back and say that it was. I said to Marco, I don't fucking know how to create the group.
Uh-huh.
I honestly did not know how to make this
Okay.
group.
Marco
He says,
did create
don't
the group.
worry, I will do it. And he did it. And the first words were, Bear asked me to create this executive group.
No, no.
And I didn't fucking ask him. He asked me. He fucking asked me. But he took it as I asked him. And here, Bear, please tell them.
Tell them what, but he
Hold
already
on.
told you what you should say.
Correct.
He got you riled up against Lolex.
Correct.
And then chances are, I mean, he said something to JJ. That's why JJ probably asked you that you need to create this
Actually,
WhatsApp
JJ
group.
didn't say much in that conversation. You were trying
Yeah.
to argue, and I was shutting you down.
I was just
and
saying,
basically
hey,
telling you this is not going to happen because we're taking money from Archie. This is not right. Who the fuck is this guy? If he can drive Porsche and his daddy taking care of him, why should we be?
but those are
paying
the
anything
things
for
that
him?
Marco told you to kind of unconsciously say. He
Can we
completely
first off-
brainwashed you into saying those things.
Can we establish that my dad taking care of me is a lie?
No, we know that Lolex, everything came out after,
Also,
okay?
he called me a faggot. That's a lie as well. I'm not
Okay,
actually
but
gay.
still, I
But
just
Marco
don't
called
like
me
that.
a faggot.
But
And
in WhatsApp.
actually, he did use the word faggot.
He
Okay?
did.
Oh, 100%.
Derogatory word, okay? I'm not trying to, but don't play this fucking saint.
So he plays,
Don't play the
but
saint.
then, but Bear, he plays all these manipulation games with you,
Yes.
right? And then when people say, "Hey, what happened in the WhatsApp?" What does he say? Oh, it's locker room talk. Maybe calling
Correct.
me a faggot
That's
is
exactly
locker room talk. I don't
terminology
care.
that he used.
But we're
I don't
jumping
care
around. We're
that he
jumping
called me a
around like
faggot.
crazy right now.
Don't
We're
jump
jumping
around, Timmy, chronologically.
So
No,
we're
it is
going back.
chronological.
No. We're going back to when he started the group, right? And I have
Yes.
the screenshots from the group. And his first message is, hey, boys, let's discuss something just between all of us, because let's be honest, we're the only ones who matter.
Yeah.
Now,
the ego is out of control.
He writes this, but at the same time, we're still talking. Like on the phone, we're still talking. We were talking about grad school. We were talking about watches. We're talking about, he's giving me advice because I was like, hey, I want to like get into stocks. What should I be doing?
Yeah.
We're literally talking like friends. And
that's the same. He did the same thing to me. Dude. He was best friend with me, and behind my back, he's calling me a faggot that daddy bought everything for as well.
It's insane. It's insane. So I didn't know.
While we are doing this, so that you two are not the only one that feel bad. There was Pert Luxury that he wanted off that stream immediately. Sure. He called him retarded. He called him stupid, waste of time. He wanted. I want to talk about watches. I encouraged him to come to live stream with Archie Luxury.
Oh, he told me to get rid of RG.
Immediately, this guy doesn't belong there.
The wizard.
Who else?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, everybody was who the fuck is
it
this
was
guy,
almost every part, because he saw everyone as potential threat. He didn't want to split the money with low. He didn't want to do a fundraiser for Lolex because he had this mentality that there's less money for him.
Dude, he wanted the channel to just be Archie, him, and JJ. That's what he wanted.
Oh yeah, of course. That was Oh yeah. And then wait. Lolex. After he would cut me out, JJ would be next.
Oh, for sure.
And then he would cut out Archie. Let's be honest. It doesn't. Why would it stop there?
Well, in a way, he did.
Yeah.
In a way, he did. But anyway, let's continue chronologically now that we touched on this. Exactly what Lolex talks about, his words. This is, let's be honest, boys, this is who matters. And what he meant by this, it's Tim, JJ, me, and you. Yeah. And not you, Lolex. And
Lolex Tim, was not in
Tim, JJ, Bear, and Marco.
This group was created to execute. Yeah. It was executive group, but it was execution group of Lolex. Yeah. It's a group created to cut Lolex out and not let anyone else in.
And tell me, what did I do? What did I do?
You know what you did?
I was there.
You were likable enough, and people donated $1,000 and $1,300 to your birthday. That's why you were a threat. You were a likable guy, and he didn't want likable people.
I don't know exact amount that he made a couple of weeks prior to that, but it was at least $30,000-$40,000.
Oh yeah.
Yet when you made $1,300, he hyped it to a point that I was literally calling Archie on the phone while Marco's calling me and saying this is unacceptable. Tim is fucking idiot. He's getting this guy money. They're stealing from you and all kind of shit that you can imagine. Okay?
It was all about the money. It was all about the money. When I was thinking, well, how can we expand? So how can we get more viewers? How can we be able to bring in more interesting characters like Lolex so that we have a more diverse cast? And I knew the money would come in because
actually I can confirm on that you had this argument all the time that we have to have open door policy for panel that will allow people to come on, try it out, see how it works, make things interesting, and never run out of the opportunities to have participants on the live stream. Biggsy was very much against it. Yeah. And so was I. Because I thought you have some type of fucking hidden agenda. It is very hard sometimes to understand person that doesn't have hidden agenda. I have hidden agenda. Biggsy has a hidden agenda. Archie had a hidden agenda. You approach this in a very strange, very weird way. And it took me time to figure it fucking out. Okay? But don't change that because this is your goal. And when people like that guy tell you publishing this garbage, why? What garbage? What garbage? We'll get to that. How you finally liberate your channel and how you can do your thing. Yeah. And if you're not happy with Archie, you don't have to be with Archie. If you are Team Right, you have your channel. If the cooperation with Archie works, cooperation with Archie works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim,
Continue
I'm
now
sending you something. Bear, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm sending you something, Tim, on WhatsApp. So this is not to jump around a little bit, but after I got the Knicks, right? After everything happened and it exploded in my face, and then I got kicked off the channel.
Yes.
People started asking in the streams, "Where's Lolex? What happened with Lolex?" Right? People started asking in the chats, and
we didn't count on that, Lolex. We did not count on that because I told Archie nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, I knew people loved Lolex because they donated to his birthday.
Well, this is what happened when someone super chat and asked what happened to Lolex. This is what Marco said. I said it to Tim.
Let's see.
That we won't speak about live on air because it's for the masses, but yeah, let's just leave it at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So just
essentially he said
just kill it. Just kill it. We're not going to talk about Lolex.
No, he said in the beginning that Lolex did a few things behind the scenes that we're not going to talk about the masses. So he planted the story that I was doing shady shit behind the scenes. In reality, I didn't do anything. I was just an idiot walking around thinking life was great. I have watch friends, life is good, and all of this Machiavellian shit is going on behind me. So,
dude, Machiavellian. A better word cannot be used. Freaking Machiavellian. I'm fucking I was sending this guy equipment. I sent him an arm. I sent him fragrance. I sent him belt. I was sending him a bunch of shit to help him with the live stream. In the same time, he has a fucking dagger in my back this whole time. I'm like thinking, who's fucking with me? Like, what is going on? What is going on?
Super chat from Al.
Al, find the hidden whiskey and have a drink. Hey, thank you, Al. I'll have a drink just a little bit later. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, dude, what the hell? We're just trying to go by, and while in the background, people are playing these fucking games with us. Mind games, Bear. Like,
here's the thing. If you go look at after what happened with JJ coming on Archie's stream right now, and then Marco started a stream.
It's a ploy to get viewers. It's a complete ploy to play victims. Then they went and started playing victims. They're victims.
They will never.
We weren't even talking about them. Why are you showing up in the chat right before you're doing a live stream?
They will never address what happened with me. If I were to just go on the stream and be like, all right, because they're all playing on the defense right now. They're like, we don't do anything. We never talk about them. All they do is talk about us. Blah, 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 blah. If I literally just walked into their stream and said, all right, Marco, let's talk about what happened with me right now.
Bezos, $10 super chat. I'm a fan of both groups. You all talk shit about one another. Archie talks shit behind people's back. Archie talks shit about it in front of my front. Yeah. It's the drama gossip universe. Imagine being at the level where the trash talks doesn't even phase you. I tried.
There were certain things that are beyond the trash talk.
There's beyond. Okay? Oh yeah, this is slander. Yeah. This is what. So we didn't even get to the lies that were made up about me.
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
We're
starting, guys. We're starting. I have my parts too. Don't worry,
dude. We're 30 minutes in, and we haven't even really started yet. That's how much
we just scratched the surface.
Yeah, this is just. We mentioned the deal that they still crying about. Unfair. World is unfair. One Louis Vuitton box of Rolexes is unfair. The world is being unfair to you.
Okay, so I'm gone at this point. Lolex is gone. Now Marco has his sights
executed. I'm next. I'm next because you lumped me in with you. But I'm able to spew facts at Bear, and Bear's suspicious. Bear's like, I don't want to put this guy yet. I don't know. I can't put my finger on him, but because I always have my facts. And I reply. My answers always check out. And Bear, luckily, he did not pull the trigger. So I was able to survive for long enough until it eventually all blew up. And when I was fired, right? I was fired. Now, what's interesting is then I still didn't know that what happened to Lolix. Okay, it was that was such a long time. It was like 5 months later. I still didn't realize that Bear was completely mind fucked. So then I get kicked out, and JBJB brings me into a group, and he puts JJ and Marco there, and he's like, "Oh, you guys should work together, fix it and bring us here." And I started like I had no idea what was happening, but I knew that basically this is exactly what they want because I said, "Hey guys, there's gonna come a time when you're gonna get kicked off Archie's show, okay? Because I'm gonna keep doing YouTube. You know what? Like, I will not stop. I do YouTube because I just like doing YouTube. If you want to join me on YouTube, you come with me now. Don't wait until you get kicked because if you wait until you get kicked and then you come to me, I will know that you're just trying to take advantage of what I'm doing."
Mm-hmm.
What did they do?
Mm-hmm.
They stayed with Archie because it was never about YouTube. It was never about the three of us. They were always that was their plan all along to get me kicked off.
Correct.
And they succeeded it. That's why they didn't say, because they were still playing to be my friends in the WhatsApp. It's like, we'll get you back. No, they weren't. They were just JJ come back, and they were singing together, dancing together, laughing when I was thrown out. So
Yep.
It is extremely, but it shows. I mean, it completely shows who your friends are because, I spoke with Lolix. I was like, what is happening? What the hell is happening? We were kind of in the same boat there for some time.
Yeah.
Now,
by the
we
way,
go.
guys, please, there is 140 of you watching. Can you please
Yes.
upload and support Team Right live stream? Thank you.
Upvote. Thank you. I would really appreciate it. Now, here's the thing. If Tommy was here, let's hope we can get Tommy on here because
Yeah.
in Marco's live stream of lies about me, one of the things that he says is that I didn't get any of the leads, like David Khalil. I had Bark and Jack. I got Nico, Paul Thorpe. I got Watch Gringa. I got all of these other YouTubers to join us
And the
in the live.
argument that Marco, when I said that you are doing amazing job networking,
Yes,
and you actually bringing and exposing Archie channel beyond the regular
the
realm
group
of
of people.
things,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Marco said that's not Tim. It's Tommy that's doing all the legwork. Tim is just taking a credit.
Yeah. That's the first lie. And if Tommy was here, actually, you know what? Let me get Tommy on.
Tommy in here.
Tommy's here.
Yeah, Tommy talked about it in a group and everything. Tommy will confirm if you can get
Tommy
in
will
touch with
confirm
him.
it.
Everything we saying here can be confirmed by 2, 3, 4, 5 people. What we are saying is not really anything extravagant or made up story. It's important.
Because
we didn't even discuss this. We are
Yeah.
talking as we go, and we're just feeling
Yeah.
our memory from the time what we experienced, 3 of us.
because I was never, I've never hid it from from anyone that Tommy helped me get David Khalil, and he helped me get Adrian's phone number. Okay, but Tommy did it because he saw the potential in what I was doing. I was doing more live streams
Correct.
than anyone. I had the most ambitious goals of anyone, and he was talking to me, and he
You have a
helped
super
me.
chat from Hoff and Smash.
Hop on Smash, $5. Great stream tonight, fellas. Feel crazy reflecting back on all those streams. Now heading the
Cute.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hop on Smash. Hey, Tommy, let's get the link for Tommy because I want him to say this on the live stream if he can.
Thank you, Thomas, for
confirm it.
coming. We appreciate that.
Because
Continue.
I don't. So Tommy helped me get those two guys, and then the way I got Adrian to come on the live stream, it was later a coincidence. Same thing. I also got Timepiece Gentleman, all these guys. It was Tommy kind of showed me how to do it.
If I may interrupt,
Yes.
Now you say, I want to see if you remember this.
Give me an example.
When you were doing these live streams with Adrian, with and so on and so on, you were getting attacked by me.
Yes.
Because I was being fed the whole thing, how these are the guys that are going to destroy fucking Archie. This guy is doing this maliciously. He's just looking for a way to get out of Archie. You can see he's not loyal to Archie. But I never once actually heard you say anything negative about Archie. You never called Archie a toilet break.
No.
You never fucking put him down, and you always remember to show the appreciation of that man who put you in a prime light originally.
Yes.
So now I'm going, why are you doing this? What? And that's when our conversations actually start. And you start explaining to me the bigger picture. I even remember this conversation. I said, Bear, hear out what is the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. Don't be so fucking stubborn and narrow-minded. And I started to listen for a change rather than just fucking growling and telling you, you do this, you are out, and all other bullshit that we were pulling, right? But we started to talk. We actually started to talk.
One thing about me is I don't talk to people on WhatsApp. I try not to. I don't have the time. I am either live streaming or I'm doing something. I don't have the time to talk to people endlessly in the WhatsApp. Like, I'm very slow to answer. Some people will message me. Actually, a few people left the WhatsApp group because they were complaining that, hey, Tim never talks here. Sometimes I drop a thing or two, but I don't have the time. I'm good at making content and not just endlessly brainwashing people in WhatsApp.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That what really, and this is something that Higgins was doing, just relentlessly messaging people over email or some other communication means, and that's what Marco does. Just keeps talking and talking.
Well, they're very
and
similar in certain ways.
People.
They're actually very similar because they lack personality. They are not entertaining. They're not fun. They're very shy. They're very knowledgeable when it comes to watches. So there's a lot of similarity here and a lot of similar insecurities.
They just keep
but
talking
continue
to
chronologically for the punters because I think it's important that we follow the timeline.
Now, okay, so this was, so the when I had the Bark and Jack on, Adrian and Ashin, you had a meltdown in the chat because Marco was telling you how I'm a rat for having these rodents on the live stream because I was trying to grow Archie's channel. Archie wouldn't.
I wasn't. Just that I did not. I was working because you were streaming at the time. I usually work until 5. He was calling me on the phone and saying, "You gotta see this fucking rat. What he's doing.
Wow.
You gotta do something about it, Bear."
And then when he jumped on the stream, what did he say?
You tell me.
Oh, he started licking Adrian's ass. Oh, I love your B-roll. You have the best photography, blah, blah, blah. So he compromises my relationship with you. And I think, you know what? I think that's where he give himself away to. I think this is where you started thinking clearly a little bit. Because you saw what he told you in private.
Putting things together.
Yeah. Because that's when I remembered, boom, total change from you, how you were talking to me. Because
you know what was the breaking point with me and him?
What?
When he fucking said to me, it was again one of those threats. I'm not going on a live stream. I said, you know what, kid? Go fuck yourself. You don't have to go on live stream ever fucking again. Or is that the way it's gonna be, Bear? Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be. Go fuck yourself. I had fucking enough. It was a non-stop demands.
Yes.
And then you get to a point, like, oh, and you know what? That started like that, and then developed into really nasty shit. But he never does a dirty work.
It wasn't
himself.
Until that you blocked him.
Correct.
That
so you remember that.
I remember when you blocked him because he
tried
was
to
freaking out, and I had no idea why.
he was going to you to tell me to unblock him, that this is not fair, because I just didn't want to have anything to do
He
with
was
him.
saying on the live stream that you blocked him and that you should unblock him. And I was telling him, like, dude, just leave it alone. Who cares?
Yes.
I'm like, I didn't know anything what was happening. I didn't know that he was like talking to you about me behind my back. And that's what he was so
and talk
afraid of.
about me being obsessed.
Yeah.
Me being obsessed. I fucking blocked the motherfucker, okay?
Yeah.
Stay away from me. Fuck off. I don't want to listen to your fucking anymore. You fucking annoying. And then he went through you, he went through JJ, and so on. Go on.
But that got attention to of like, and that's why I was like, dude, do not bring this up on the live stream, because that got attention of trolls, and then someone doxed you. That's
what happened here, and I don't know for fact, okay?
Yeah.
I have a cell phone which I use most of the time, and we have a regular phone at home. He's the only one that he knew my phone at home. Yeah. Nobody else. You did not know. Archie did not know, and he.
Why would he have your phone at home?
I gave it to him because he was making a call to me when I was visit. I work away from home, and then when I'm home, I did not use my cell phone. Was there or something? So I texted him, just call me in the regular phone.
You need to get a second girlfriend, man. Jesus Christ.
And then somehow the nasty calls started to come to my wife, because I'm not with her. And she calls me. She wasn't really scared or anything, but there were really some comments that disturbed her. So she was a bit shaken until I explained. And I think that I tried to call him to tell him that I'm going to kill him or something of that nature, because I was really upset.
Yeah, because this is the number that nobody knows.
I realized that probably, honestly, the best thing in this whole...
Whoa. There's gone. Oh, he lost something. Something happened.
Damn.
Oh.
Sorry. The best thing in this whole situation, I thought probably, is I just fucking ignore it.
Yeah.
Because it would be like adding fuel to the fire. But I know that this came from him. I'm not saying that he called, because he doesn't do that. He just docs, and then he fucking discloses this information to those that he trusts. And I'm just reading super chats. You have a super chat there.
Mr. Zoso, member for 4 months. Bear, I heard you got
Why can't I hear you?
Can we see it?
I can hear.
I gotta come back in. Something I fucked up something.
Right.
Bear, come back. With that $4 MCM. Why did you break my mama's back? You're lucky it wasn't your sister. Bam.
Oh.
I think that's what the wizard would say.
For sure.
Let me drop the link.
Comments. Come on, Tommy, get up in here.
Tommy would just confirm that Tommy helped me get. Well, Tommy got me David Khalil, and then he got me the number of Adrian, and then I got Adrian, and everyone after that. That was all me. So like he kind of gave me example of how to do it. I was like, oh shit, this is so cool. Okay. And that's how I was able to, but I always spoke about that. That was obvious. Bear, come back. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I may just finish this doxing part. I know it had to come from him, because nobody else had that phone number. Okay. And I really got upset. I cannot prove it, but I don't see the comments were Bear mentioning things that are very relevant to the YouTube universe and so on. So life got disturbed a little bit. It was okay. I changed the phone number after that, and it all ended. But this victim playing and this whole bullshit, where he tries to portray himself as some poor kid.
Bear, I was telling him to fucking stop talking about that Bear blocked you. Stop. It's just completely. Just stop. Ignore it. Who cares? Bear blocked you. What's the big deal? Like, I wasn't even talking to you. Like, not that like we weren't on bad terms. I was just like, I never have time to. Lolex, do I ever send you a message?
What do you mean, on WhatsApp?
Yeah. You come to me usually. Usually you're like, Tim, I fucked up. What did I do?
Yeah, that's 100%. Tim, call me immediately.
Yeah, I never talk to anyone. I'm not, I'm Watch Wars. Oh, I love that logo. $5. Thank you so much. Let's play. There you go. That's a $5 worth. Appreciate that. The Watch Wars, guys. Yeah, so okay. We go from Bear being blocked. Oh, and I had no idea why the hell he was freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck was the big deal? Why are you worried? Nothing to be worried about. So what? Bear blocked you. What's the big deal? It's not the end of the world. But he was.
But do you see now
out.
why was it big deal?
He was worried that you will turn on him because you will start thinking independently.
Correct.
He didn't, because he spent all that time manipulating you and creating his own narrative, that he was worried if you spend too much time away from him, you're gonna start realizing things that you didn't realize before. So that's what happened there. Let's go to so locker room talk. Okay, I just want to mention that because that's his biggest freaking excuse. Everything I said behind people's back is locker room talk. Bullshit. Maybe calling me a faggot is locker room talk. I don't get mad at that. Who cares? Okay, I don't really. Doesn't bother me.
We love gay men. We love
gay men.
We love gay
men. It doesn't bother me.
Tim, I have the screenshots of it. The shit he was saying was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, maybe that's locker room talk. Okay, but playing these manipulation games to cut you out of Archie's streams.
You know what? It is the locker room talk to a certain extent, but man, oh man, oh man, was it ever consistent?
Dude, I don't think it's locker room talk when you talk politics. It's politics talk.
It's a fucking Oh, okay. There was a locker room talk as you talking the faggot and
yeah. That's the locker room talk.
But then there was a talk which actually gives manipulation, direction. This is what you do. This is how you do. This is what you say, and so on. That's not a locker room talk. Those are directions.
Those are directions. Taking time. $5. Tim, I support you no matter what. Didn't expect this much drama tonight. Hey, man, I didn't fucking want to do this. Marco just created a live stream. He fucking called me a bunch of names. He repeated these lies that he said about me 6 months ago before the London Watch show, the first London Watch show, which I chose to ignore. I said, hey, he lied about me. I'm not gonna stoop down to that level. Okay. Then now he comes back and he antagonizes, he sends JJ to antagonize Archie, to pretend that they're victims of some kind. And then they start talking about me that a couple of these things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the biggest things are still coming. But this locker room talk. One thing. Bear, Lolex, much respect to you guys, the community. And we got Bezel $5. It hurts when you invest time into someone and it blows up in your face. I spent so much time building these guys' channels when they had completely unenthusiastic until they get the taste of the super chat money. Then they fucking turn on you.
I'm gonna say, because you're gonna get into different characters. We're gonna get into but what's important, and I wish I remember to say that to JJ. All these characters that we deal with and that we fight and that they come in and create, they can all be rooted down to Pigsley.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They all come from Pigsley. Even JJ comes from Pigsley. It is Pigsley that originates. And you know what? When they say I am obsessed,
the Lone Star watch collector, Bear, the Lone Star watch collector was completely manipulated by Marco. I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for the guy that he's so manipulated.
Instagram. I'm going to show you this.
We are men and are competitive by nature. Place for doxing and lies from no friends. We are men. Not exactly sure what that means. Can you clarify it?
You don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Yeah,
you don't do that.
Exactly. There are lines you don't cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maldives, 9 pounds is Marco Peter Baelish. 100%. He's 100%.
Who is Peter Baelish?
Little finger. The backstabber. Snake in the Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. For sure. So you continue, but I did want to point that no matter who you gotta get Perth Luxury, you're gonna get Jonathan, you're gonna get
Perth
Lone
Luxury.
Star, you're gonna
Bear. I feel bad for Perth Luxury because Perth Luxury is another guy that was brainwashed by Marco. Think about it. Perth was the most loyal Archie supporter ever. He was donating whiskey. Yeah. He was doing all these things. I love the guy. He joined the other side.
Let's see a little bit of a trivia. Who was the first Archie's donator, Archie's guy that Pigsley turned against him and started this whole process, and that gave him idea?
Oh, is it Perth Luxury?
No.
Who was it?
Oh shit, was it you?
No.
Tommy, welcome to the show.
Hey, man. Hi, Tommy. The guy he's in Australia. He likes to gamble. He had a mediocre collection. I'm trying to remember, but it doesn't even matter. I can't remember the name. Forgive me. Mr. Two was also one of them.
Mr. Two was a nice guy.
A very nice guy. And basically what he did, I'll never forget how fucking ridiculous this kid is. He was doing his watch collection review. Tony Nico was the very, very first punter that this kid figured out the way how to do it.
So how to manipulate him.
Archie kind of said something to Tony Nico in Archie's way. Basically, you know how Archie gets and tells you to fuck off and whatever.
Yeah.
And say, what's a big
Archie had a meltdown on Tony Nico in my WhatsApp group. So I kicked Archie out because I was like, Arch, what are you doing? Why are you wasting time arguing about this?
And you're not doing yourself any favors. What happens then? Little hermaphrodite reaches out to Tony Nico and said, I felt for you. That was wrong from Archie. He just should not treat you like that. And he figured out the system. Then they started talking. They exchanged the numbers.
Oh, that's what he did to Lone Star.
Yeah. That's how it all starts, right? He figured out the trend, the system. That's when he did. But the funniest part, he did a watch collection review. And he says to me, man, what a stupid, mediocre collection. And I have to fucking slobber all over it for some dollar, for some money. And it was really mediocre collection, not shit, but mediocre. And he was just, going in his style. And it's just...
I couldn't sleep at night.
You can see, like when you watch the movies where you see a little slime ball developing into a real slime ball, you could see how this all progresses and how he becomes what he really is.
Because he used that. I've seen him use that. Yeah.
I'm going to go chronologically further back. I missed this one. Because in our conversations, I remember him talking to me about how he doesn't get along with his family, how he has problems with the family, how his father expects him to help his brother, and he's a very selfish young man. He's very materialistic because I said, so what's the big fucking deal? Well, he wants me to loan him some money or something. And this is the first time I start questioning here, why is money so important to this kid? Now, mind you, when you grow up without the money, like I did, I can understand that you start appreciating money as the important tool. But I would never, ever put money ahead of family. And it kind of made me think. The second situation is when you actually start opening my eyes with a Lolex story. Again, what was the problem? Not Lolex, but money.
Money.
It's always about money.
And also,
trust me.
Tommy's going to confirm he was ashamed that I was getting all these outside YouTubers to come to my channel. So he tried to say, oh, it wasn't actually Tim who got a lot of these people. It was all Tommy. Tommy, can you tell us how much you helped me get who you helped me get and how onto my stream? Can you tell us about from the beginning?
I think maybe you can just start from the beginning, the first person. We got you.
Wait, is that Tommy or is that Diego?
Oh, it's Diego.
Diego.
Touche, you son of a bitch.
Spiker, man.
They sound the same, those two fuckers, man.
Fuck me
They sound
dead.
the same.
Okay.
Fucking Diego. That was good, dog. He
What a
did
troll!
good.
What a troll, man.
That was good.
We applaud.
That's it. That's probably the second best he ever did. I think the best one when he trolled Archie and with Austin Daniels unboxing thing. But anyway, so
good stuff.
So this is how I just want to show you the character. I want to show you.
Yeah.
We need to understand who this guy is. Oh, Farmer Joe.
Oh,
this is another guy.
Dude, Farmer Joe is another really, really interesting character. Timmy, I've had my up and down in the community, but through it all, you've been one of the very few who's always been an understanding and forgiving guy. Much respect to you. I gotta tell you, Joe.
You do know, yeah.
Look, I don't know if I. Let me talk about this story because
you have a super chat from Diego, by the way.
Diego,
super chat too.
Diego, thank you so much. $10, Diego. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I remember this hurt me so much. Okay, what was done, and it was absolutely. It was first time, or actually, it was like the second time or something. I don't exactly remember, but I remember Marco monetizing Joe Kramer by saying, Joe, Joe used to drink a little bit, and behind the scenes, Joe said something like, fuck you, Marco, or something like that. Behind the scenes. Not on live air, behind the scenes. And then Marco made sure that all the super donors are in the chat, and he fucking took Joe and threw him on the spike in front of everyone. Just started completely bashing the guy for just being human, like just saying stupid thing. And it's behind the scenes, just says one stupid thing, but he monetized the hell out of it. And I remember because Joe texted me like, I'm never coming back to this community. And I remember I had to call and talk to Joe, like, dude, like, I don't understand. I was still like, I wasn't understanding. This was like back before the breakups. I was so confused. Like, where is this even coming from? I didn't even see what was said to whom when. So for that to happen to Joe, I was worried. I remember when Joe was disappeared for a long time, and I always try to like message him and say, hey Joe, how are you doing? Hopefully you're okay. And I remember even when Chris Horology came to New York, I remember I called Joe. It was and I think that was the first time since he was thrown out that that I had like a good solid conversation with him that day. And then I started seeing him again, and I think he was doing better. Drinking a little bit, Timmy. I was a wreck. Hey man.
And you know what?
Better.
I remember talking to Farmer Joe, and after, and I wanted to find. And you know what he said? I don't want to talk about it. No big deal. Forgotten and forgiven. Forgotten and forgiven. But this guy loves the whole element of victim, which he monetizes.
Yeah. But
there's a trend.
He can call people everything he wants on the planet, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's okay. That's okay. That's just locker room talk. But when Joe says something about him, that's not locker room. That's not locker room talk. That's not locker room talk. That is unforgivable. That is unforgivable. You take a guy, you completely ostracize him from the community.
Yep.
Just because he had a little bit too much to drink one day. Yeah. I mean,
and because he maybe fucking had enough of little annoying hermaphrodite and told him, fuck off. Big deal.
It was so fucked up. It was so fucked up. and it really hurt me to see Joe's pain to be monetized like that. Fuck
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know?
Then slowly, uh, Archie start realizing what's really going on. Because
Yes.
let's be honest, through all this, you were under a lot of pressure and aggression coming from me and from Archie. There was screaming, yelling, kicking you off, eliminating you from the show, dropping you off, telling you I'll kill you, and so on and so on. Why? Did you ever ask yourself why?
I
What
had
was the
no
problem?
freaking
Who
clue.
put the fuck? But what do you think? What do you think who poisoned the fucking guy? Do you understand that the first person that questioned JJ and Marco was not you, was not me, was not Lolex? Do you know who was it?
I think it would have to be plastic.
Plastic.
It was plastic. He called it from the beginning.
And I told Archie, don't you fucking, because that's when these two had a war with plastic. And basically, plastic had to be eliminated from Archie's life. And I had to play the important part in it.
Bear.
Okay?
Bear.
So plastic was enemy number one at one point. And they were shitting on plastic and plastic and plastic and plastic. But plastic saw something in his own way and started commenting. Started commenting on the things that they say somewhere else, started commenting on calling Archie's live stream toilet break, starting commenting on money they're making. And they were making these jokes and fun about plastic sending the screenshots of humongous super chats coming, which are predominantly driven by anti-Archie sentiment.
And
Yes.
you know what blew my mind, Bear? It completely what I like. Plastic is Archie's friend in real life. Like they know, Archie knows plastic in real life. And so when Marco and JJ were going after plastic, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like this is the guy that he knows in real life. Why would he ever trade you guys that he just knows over internet for someone who he knows intimately? He lives next to. It was one of the stupidest. Like they were making all these excuses, like plastic has to be banned. I remember there was in WhatsApp group. I stay out of it. I was like, this is stupid.
You know,
why would this ever work?
That we were in that early stages of Archie Luxury with the new crew, I don't remember anyone making any demands except primarily Marco through me and himself. And
I made one demand.
Which was
the greatest demand that I think this is the reason why Archie came to London Watch Show. When
Yes, go ahead.
When I got Paul Thorpe to come to Archie's channel, and Archie had that explosion, and I got pissed. And I said, Archie, like, get him back.
Yeah. And how about that little hermaphrodite saying all the possible nasty things about Nico? And then Nico shows up and gives it to little hermaphrodite, and he starts crying and doing a victim game, and then wins the public opinion because it's always the crying of a little boy that gets attention from the snowflakes.
Bear, you know what I don't freaking it boggles my mind. I mean, how stupid are these people? Okay, how can they call him boy genius and then at the same time say he can make all these mistakes, but yet he's still a boy genius? How you can't have both, Lolex. You're either genius and you don't make mistakes, or you're a freaking moron and you make mistakes all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have both. You can't have it so that when you're in the wrong, you're a young boy and you're making mistakes. But when you're in the but when it's the other way around, then I'm a genius. I'm a genius. This
He's
is
not that young. He's not that young anymore. Is he 23 now?
No.
He's an adult.
Listen. He's a man.
he's an adult.
He's a man,
Court.
and
He just
he's a
plays
very
this
manipulative.
character. He plays
Right.
this character. That, by
Because
the
it
way,
works. It works.
chin to chin, Nico saw money in Marco, but then they met in person. Nico
Correct.
definitely, and Nico in private said that he was just looking to put a wedge between me and Archie as a way to get back at Archie for saying those because Archie said those things about him. But he
Correct.
said that off air. But
wow.
Here's the most. So here's another thing. Let's move from there to one of. There's two massive lies that could be easily confirmed. Okay, one, Marco says that I told Paul Thorpe. Okay, that Marco spoke with Nico and pulled my VIP pass from the London Watch Show. He was telling everyone that this is why he's not going to be going to the dinner, because I spoke with Paul Thorpe and said that he's pulling my VIP pass. First of all, what the fuck? What kind of dumbass bullshit lie is that?
Yeah.
Okay, but I had Mr. GMT calling me and saying, did you tell Paul Thorpe not to invite Marco to the dinner at the cave? Why the fuck would I say that?
By the way, that Mr. GMT, who is so loyal to Marco and supports him and everything, Marco called him a biggest simp in the world.
Yes.
Just so we're clear on that. A biggest simp in the world.
Speedy Hernandez, $5. We all bust Cameron's balls, but I give him credit for never playing the "don't be mean, I'm just a kid" card. He takes it like a man. I respect that.
Yeah, he plays another card, but we won't get into that.
Yeah, that other card sometimes is questionable. I hear you, Alex. I hear.
He's still learning.
But he is.
Yeah, he's learning.
He's still learning. He's a young guy. He's a good guy. He's
not trying to cut people out. You know, he's not talking to people in WhatsApp groups.
I can't wait for the Cam and Lolex war.
That's so he lies, dude. Lolex, he makes up this lie. Okay, that, and he probably, this is why probably Nico has some kind of a grudge against me or something, because I think to this day, I think Nico thinks that I told Paul Thorpe not to invite Marco to the dinner.
Which is
it's so ridiculous because Nico can go and ask Paul Thorpe whether I said a word about Marco to Paul Thorpe, because I never spoke Paul. Why would the fuck would I bother Paul Thorpe about something this stupid?
Yeah.
It's so insane. It's so insane. This guy, and he makes up this lie on the live stream. And I think this is, to this day, I think this is the biggest lie I think he said about me. There's another a little bit smaller lie which I'll get into. But hey, people can
I want to comment to the Lone Star, the watch community, Karen. Not only did he call him a simp, but he also continuously made fun because he collects toys. I don't know exactly what the fuck was he. I don't know, Pokemon. I don't know, some fucking toys or whatever the bullshit.
He's a Superman collection.
Okay, this is a guy who can look at you, talk to you like in a nice, like he's your best friend, way, and then go behind and say the most disgusting things about you that you can.
It's all locker room talk, Bear. It's okay. It's a locker room talk.
Listen, he said we're all. It's I think he said we were employees, that we were all coworkers. He was like, coworkers fight from time to time, so it's natural to just let off a little steam.
Natural.
And I was like,
blow off a little steam. Let's cut Lolex out of the live streams. Let's blow off a little bit of steam. Let's get rid of Lolex. There's gonna be more money for us. That's that's the reason he wanted to do it.
I just read a few of the things he said about Tim to his face, like he would implode. He said some horrible shit to Tim. He was not even to Tim.
I don't really care about.
No, I care.
The names he called me.
Say it, Lolex. Say it, Lolex.
what was it? He's like, I'm gonna make this daddy boy work for once in his life. What was it? I want to see him fucking. I want to see his back break or some shit like that. He called you a faggot. I got to pull up the rest of the screenshots, but
dude,
it was just hateful shit. It was just like, dude, you're making it sound like he like fucked your girlfriend or something. Like, what is going on?
Well, he can't fuck his girlfriend because this fucking guy never had a girlfriend and probably won't see one for a long time.
It was just really weird, the hateful shit that was coming out of his mouth. But
to me, I don't care about that. About the names people call me, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I
to
still
me,
think people
is when
deserve to
someone
know.
lies, says the untruth
Okay,
that I spoke with Paul Thorpe. I told Paul Thorpe these things not to invite you. What the fuck? Why would I do that? What happened was,
a purpose
by the way,
for it. Come on, Jim.
of course,
Are you dumb? There's a purpose. There's a reason.
Oh, of course.
Continue.
Of course, he wants to poison people against me by saying these lies, so that you know, so that people won't try. But hey, Nico, you can go and talk to Paul Thorpe. You'll find out. Hey, I never spoke about Marco. Just to time travel and explain what happened was Paul Thorpe was either on my live stream or one of the other guys' live stream, because I got Paul Thorpe to come to. Yeah, first I came to Paul Thorpe and actually help him out how to do live streams. Now, Paul Thorpe was on one of our live streams, and he invited all of us to a dinner at the London Watch Show. I haven't spoken about, dude, that was said on a live stream. I mean, things change. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen 6 months. Just because Paul Thorpe made a promise on the live stream about the dinner, it doesn't mean we're going to get a fucking ticket in the mail. Here's your ticket to come to the dinner. What happened was, it was a last minute thing. When I was at the London Watch Show, Marco was nowhere to be seen. Paul Thorpe was just walking by, said, hey, you, and let's go to dinner. I was like, hey, can I bring my friend Chris? He's like, yeah, grab him. Let's go. If you were there, you were invited at the end of the day.
I love the description of Marco at that show. Well, people are having good time, and Esik is standing on the side with the hands in his pockets. But anyway, keep going.
If he was there,
the point.
He could have come.
He's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable in group.
Yeah,
I think this was the most disgusting of the lies, that I would talk about him to Paul Thorpe. What the fuck, dude? Insane. And Nico still has grudge against me. I think it's probably because of the lies that Marco poisoned him with. But here's another huge provable lie. This is so disgusting that it almost made me throw up. Okay, and he said that I got money. Someone paid for my room at the London Watch Show. Fucking bullshit. Okay? Fucking bullshit. Because while Ali Reza, the Watch Sasquatch, he gave me $500. So after Marco but let's you know what? Let's just do.
Dude,
I want to do
that guy dropped thousands.
He's extremely brainwashed by Marco. But okay, let me just explain two things. Okay, can I explain two things? Okay, he says he's really upset because someone paid for my room at the London Watch Show. Okay, and then I charged him, and that's why he didn't want to share the room with him. Okay, let's just hypothesize that that's true. Okay, let's just say hypothetically, I believe this. Okay, on his birthday, he got money to go to Italy. Okay, that he never went to. Right? By his logic, when people were sending him money to go to a London Watch Show, he should have been like, hey guys, stop. I never went to Italy. Remember, you guys already sent me money to go to Italy on my birthday. Don't send me money. I'll use the money that I got for Italy trip. I'll use that money for the London Watch Show trip. That's if I did get money for the room, but I didn't. What happened was, Ali, after seeing Marco had a huge live stream, and he got a lot of money in super chats to go to the London Watch Show. Ali contacted me. He said, hey, can you do a live stream on the fundraiser? Can you go to the London Watch Show? And I said, listen, man, I'll do a live stream, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to raise that much money. So what he did, he sent me $500. I'm going to pull up my PayPal if I can. 1 second here. Oops, went wrong. Try again.
While you're doing that, there's a couple of super chats here. You have a Hoff on Smash.
Hoff on Smash.
You set up Torps. Yeah, go
One
ahead.
second. Oh, actually, you know what? I think. Okay, I have it right here. Okay. So here we go. Okay. Oh, Hoff on Smash, $2. You set up Thorpe's live stream, and he didn't cop a room for you for the London watch. Hey, look, no good deed goes unpunished. That's
There
just
you go.
that's how it works. Okay. Also,
Yep.
DCNLV member for 9 months. Keep up the great work, Timmy. On another note, how long before Pigsley tries to stir the pot at the luxury bazaar? Roman won't tolerate any of that type of drama. Nice to see Lolix and
God,
Bear
no.
on the stream.
Hey.
Listen.
Thank you.
Hey, look, I redacted some
he-
information here. Let me just show you. I
Mhm.
just redacted the name. This is the PayPal that I got. Okay. July 27th
Okay.
for London. Okay, that's not for the room. This is not for anything. This is for London to start the funding. I said, hey, I'll try my best to fundraise. It's gonna cost about $2,000 to fundraise for the London Watch Show because it's $1,000 for room, $1,000 for the tickets plus meals and stuff. Okay. He to help me start the fundraising, he sent me $500. Then I did fundraising, and I think I raised another $500 or $600. And he asked me, "Hey, was that enough?" And I said, "Look, it's close. Uh, I was just gonna pay from my own money at that point because I already fundraised 1,000. So hey, I'll do the other thing." But then he sent me another 500. He says the rest of the London donation. Okay, I promised after a week. I didn't know your super chat took such a huge hit because it takes 30%. So long, hope this helps. Okay, so Ali paid me $1,000 to go to the London Watch Show. He didn't buy me a room. I mean, yes, I used this money, for tickets and the room. But Marco is making out as if someone fucking bought me a room at the London Watch Show. He got more money in super chats and in donations than I did for going to the London Watch Show.
I just read tonight in his live stream he made $2,000.
Oh, I don't
The
know.
kid is master in making money. Listen, I actually admire him in a way that he knows how to manipulate people.
He's really good at manipulating people. Yeah.
Okay, but he's very much unethical, and he doesn't care who he hurts, and he's got zero loyalty to people. It's all about him. He might have a couple of now that he feels very loyal to because he develops. Go ahead.
He went. Okay. So this is a brazen lie that someone paid for my room. I wouldn't be able to go to the London Watch Show if Ali didn't help me pay for the because I was man. That time it was even worse. Right now I'm at least I was working, so I had some income, but I wasn't gonna go and fucking do. But Bear, when I fucking went to that London Watch Show, I live streamed every single moment there.
I know.
I remember. I watched it. Yeah.
I fucking gave people value for their money because this money that they gave me, it wasn't for me. It was this $1,000 that Ali sent me. That wasn't for me.
Let me put it this way: you were
for him.
You were working. I know. Good for you. Good for you, and good for your viewers, and good for everyone that was able to see and be part of it. Because actually, it was one of the best experiences on this channel. Good job on that.
That's why Archie went to the London Watch Show. If I never went there, if I didn't live stream it, if I didn't put all that media attention from our community, and if I didn't network with Paul, Archie would have never went to London Watch Show.
Listen, let me tell you something about this whole situation with Archie and the London Watch Show. Hey. Let's go way back in time. Allow me that, please. And let's go to the time of Freddy Krueger and Degenerate Lawyer. This is a time when the despicable things were said and despicable things were commented about Mr. Thorpe. the jail tattoos, the marking his appearance, marking his tattoos, marking his lack of education, talking about his son in a most derogatory way. I remember the Freddy Krueger making actual video on his shitty channel attacking Mr. Thorpe. Archie went along because Archie actually thought, and he was influenced by these retards, so he was contributing to these idiotic comments. And I always thought it was wrong because, in all honesty, this man is neither showing, neither he does his thing. His approach is very simple. He acts as a insider of the gray market and reporter on the things relevant to the watch market. And he knows that shit. I remember watching Mr. Thorpe from the times when he was starting very original channel. Then he left and he came back and making the videos inside his car. But this is how it starts. Now, the time continues. Paul is calling him a geezer, making fun of his accent, making fun of his tattoos. Then he calls him a soft cock. Then blah, blah, blah. When Mr. Thorpe interviewed TPG, after all that disaster with Marketing Genius, I think he did a fair interview. It was interview as a proper interview. It wasn't interview as I got you.
Yeah.
But okay, these are the questions that community is asking. TPG, answer the questions, fine. You bring Mr. Thorpe to Archie Luxury live stream, he blasts him. He thinks this is a good thing for him. I think this is a good thing for him. And then you actually open my eyes and help me open his eyes, which led into you working again with Mr. Thorpe to bring him back again to Archie.
It took me a very long time to repair that relationship.
Right? Explaining everything about it and how Archie sometimes misunderstands things. And I mean, this is a guy who told you he's going to kill you, right? So you manage that and you bring this guy back, and that's the beginning of a great relationship and a new era of Archie Luxury. Visit to London, dream comes true. Archie always wanted to go to London, fully paid. Some great people come out of the Archie support system, like a bondage and bondage guy.
The blondie.
Yeah, Wizard help. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm talking financially. Wizard help.
Yep.
Some really good people, okay? He goes there. He finally has a chance to meet the real Tim Wright. Okay?
Yes.
So all this poison, all this shit that this little nasty kid was spewing, slowly Archie develops a full understanding. Slowly I develop a full understanding. We know now who Tim Wright is. We know who Marco is. And we know who JJ is. Let me tell you something. When Paul says, I love JJ, he says, I love too many people. Don't take that as 100%. He doesn't trust JJ.
Bear,
I don't trust JJ, okay?
I think JJ is just as brainwashed as the other guys. Just like Lone Star. Of course. The way Marco brainwashed Lone Star, that was, you could see it live unfolding. Because Marco's already banned.
But the key, I think, the key that brought our friend Paul Pluta into another level really was the relationship with Mr. Thorpe. Really, the relationship with Mr. Thorpe, and we and you made it possible. I'm just showing, like, when they say, "Oh, Bear, why are you so biased now about Tim?" But I remember receiving so much shit from Archie loyalists for supporting you once I actually realized how good you are for Archie. Just as you were attacked on your channel from Marco loyalists because you are associated with me, I was attacked by Archie loyalists because I'm associated with you. But we both knew what we need to do to bring Archie to another level, and consequently you and your channel. Now you can talk about all the shit that was happening in your group and and Jonathan and everything else, but everything has its roots with Marco.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, Marco is working on converting Jamie Opulence right now very hard. That's why there's trouble in the dungeon. There've been
Yeah, I actually seen the screenshots of communication. He sees money in Jamie Opulence. He sees Jamie as a great lead. So now at once Marco is interested in wet shaving. So they're exchanging the wet shaving tips, and Marco is losing sleep over Jamie Opulence's shaving kit.
He's scouring
on,
this
man.
watch community for
on.
leads for people who will super chat him. I mean, and then JJ jumped on my stream and say, "You're waiting for the super chat? What the fuck kind of super chat? What the fuck am I waiting for?"
Now JJ, who doesn't care about super chats, right?
Doesn't care.
JJ, who said to me, "Well, Bear, what would you do if it's $100 on the street? Would you pick it up?" Yeah, I would pick it up. But I do care. If I run live streams, Tim, I would not lie. I want super chats. I want to make money.
Yeah,
I'm not stupid.
I need money because I have
free.
big ideas.
Tim's a big picture
It's a
guy.
work.
It's work, but I fucking spend when people gave me money to go to the London Watch Show, I brought as much fucking content as I humanly could. Okay.
And before you continue, you brought it up a little bit, but I do want to bring it up as well. The whole Marcelo story, where Marcelo basically was in their group, and the whole trouble starts with conflict between Marcelo and Lone Star.
Yes.
When Marco sees opportunity, and Marco's going to protect the Lone Star, and Marco will pay for Marcelo to be kicked out.
Marco said, "I will pay double what Marcelo is paying to be in this WhatsApp group because I'm so offended what was said about the Lone Star." Yet he wouldn't do that for anyone else. I mean, there's plenty of people who are offended by Archie, right? He wasn't giving that offer to anyone, just the Lone Star watch collector, because he was looking for to create a simp and to cash in. Yeah, that's why, man. I don't understand what the fuck. Why Lone Star is I feel bad. Because Lone Star is freaking wasting all this time and energy defending someone who just spreads lies, like literal lies, that someone paid for my room at the London Watch Show, that I would tell Paul Thorpe not to invite him to a dinner, that I didn't get any of these people onto Archie's channel, that I didn't get Sheen, Christian, Gringa, like everyone who was there besides David Khalil, and a little bit of help for Adrian. Adrian, he's not a regular. He's way too busy. Hop on Smash, $2. Marco is probably DMing Jamie how he loves his globe. RN. Yeah.
I can imagine.
KC Aquatics 150 mere Tim and Archie rules. Ignore the malicious peanuts. KC.
And you know what? Let me tell you something, KC. He ignored it probably up to this night. He ignored it up to this
Diego.
night.
Hey, Diego, how are you doing?
Very good. How are you?
I think it's Tommy.
Wait, is this actual Tommy or is this Diego again?
No, it's Tommy.
Of course it's me.
That's Tommy.
Hey,
Tommy, welcome,
we had Diego join as you.
Did he really?
Yeah. Earlier today.
And he
We're totally tricked. We're totally tricked. Hey, man, can you talk a little bit about, because Marco said, Marco made a lie on the live stream.
Who's Mark? You mean
the Pigsley? The Pigsley.
What's up?
He made a lie that basically I didn't get anyone onto my live stream. Everyone who ever got was that you got them for me. Can you talk a little bit about how much you helped me, and who did you help me with? And don't hold anything back. Tell me exactly how you see it from your perspective.
from my perspective, it was quite simple. I did very little. I reached out to a handful of people. I'll give you names. I talked to Bark and Jack.
Yes.
I talked to Paul Thorpe.
Oh, you talked about Paul Thorpe. Okay.
And I talked to David Khalil.
David Khalil. Okay.
3 people. That was
people.
it. That was my extent of the help. We reached out to Teddy. We couldn't get past that, but we reached out to those 3.
Oh, I remember you said his people were like blocking because he has actually people who
He
read
has
the
people
emails
who
before they
runs-
forward them to him.
Exactly. We got to a certain extent.
Now, what were the results of you reaching out to David Khalil?
So David, I talked to him. I could have sworn, I can't remember. I think it was Bark and Jack. Actually, I got his number.
Bark and Jack, you got number. Yep.
Yeah, I got his personal WhatsApp number, and then he came on. He was great.
Because I talked to him on the WhatsApp, and then he came on.
Yeah.
Now David Khalil, that was you spoke with him, and I think I just finalized the time.
Yeah, I spoke with him via email. And
now Paul Thorpe, we never got through the like. We never got the number. We never got anything. But we got like email. I never emailed him.
Yeah,
you emailed him, and what happened from there?
So I emailed him a couple times, and he agreed to do it. And then I can't really remember because it was. I mean, this feels like it was. I
remember what happened was because I don't think I never read that email. I think, but I remember Paul Thorpe was doing a live stream, and it was just a coincidence. I was like at the computer at that time, and I started messaging him in the WhatsApp.
Tim, I didn't have his WhatsApp. But why do you feel? We know you're assertive.
I know.
You do these things a lot.
Tim's done a lot of work.
Listen,
I want to be upfront about because I was learning from Tommy.
You were waiting for a fucking Swatch watches, and you made 50 friends. You're a very assertive person. That's your style. I don't think anybody in the right mind questions what you have done in the aspect of networking.
But you know what boggles my mind? I spoke about how Tommy was helping me with these things, but when he made the lie about me, he pretends as if I kept that a secret and only he knew about it.
No.
The reason why he made that lie is because when I argue with Archie and I said, you realize how much Tim has done for you in the perspective of creating contacts, Marco but in and says, that's not fucking Tim. That's all you, Tommy.
That's
Tommy
crazy.
does all this work.
I tried my hardest.
And this is
Go ahead.
Well, no question that you were helpful. That's not the point. But
why did you
it
choose
was basically
why did you choose to help
basically
me?
The way.
Who, me?
That's a good question, actually.
Tim, I think you're a great guy. That's what it was. You were the first personality I met. I thought you were great. I consider you a friend. I want to hang out with you. I just thought, hey, I'm going to try my hardest, not because of anything else. I didn't want anything. I never wanted recognition. It was really other people who found out who would try to question you and make it seem like you did nothing. I mean, I think you've outworked everybody, that I know. Networking.
You have some super chats, by the way.
$1.9 is fine. $2. Eugene is very quiet. Yeah.
Well, before
Eugene, why are you so quiet?
I do have to go get groceries because I'm completely out. But I just want to say before I go.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, all of these arguments, all of this shit is literally stemming from one person, Marco.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about Marco?
Because he did a live stream and he started lying about me again. And then he deleted the live stream.
To his 10 friends, who gives a shit what he says?
But I'm just saying,
listen, you know what?
We could have such a
because
big
he got those 10 friends who are so brainwashed and they're such loyal followers. And what they do is they just go around and they defend Marco just relentlessly for 100%. No fucking reason.
And then he segmented like certain fans and donors. We could have such a big, awesome community right now. Like, imagine how awesome and big our community could be if Marco just never got involved. But he came in there, he divided us. We lost some great people. Mr. GMT doesn't come on that much anymore. JJ, I know you and him have problems, Tim, but JJ's a good guy. So,
dude, I freaking love debating with JJ. It's the best. It's fucking best. JJ is
like, there's such good Toyota Mo. We lost Toyota Mo. We lost so many good, awesome
They're all
people.
protecting the little kid.
Okay,
let me just get through these super chats really quick.
But anyways, I gotta go, guys.
Lolex, we bid you.
Everyone.
Thank you for your good service.
Thank you, Lolex.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, Lolex.
Yeah.
I do want to say something funny. I think people don't know because this was just between you and I when we were fighting. I think the funniest thing, Timmy, was we were trying to prove to each other who is uglier.
Oh yeah. That is such a funny argument. You're like, no, you're uglier. It's like,
Lolix,
no,
what did I tell you? What did I tell you to do?
I was like, you're uglier.
What did I tell you to do, Lolix?
Not do anything. I think you said, right? Yeah. You're like, leave it alone. Just stop. He was like,
just
stop.
Well, no, I also told you just apologize to him. And
yeah.
You're like, I'm never apologizing. Why the fuck? You're crazy, Tim. I'm like, dude.
That's the one
leave
thing. Tim,
your league ego behind and just apologize and just move on. The guy,
I say that all the time now. It's like, dude, ego does nothing for you. It literally does nothing.
Yeah, Lolix, I agree, man. We learned something from Tim. We have to admit, we learned something from Tim.
You know what I was doing?
Lolix, good night. Sorry to keep.
Okay, bye everyone.
Good night.
You're not gonna believe when I was having that conversation with Lolix. You know, I have a video where I'm hiking this road with the lake behind me.
Yeah.
That's when I was on the phone. When I was on the phone with Lolix, telling him stop fighting, just apologize to him. We were like talking for 2 hours. I was trying to explain to him to leave the fighting behind, just move on. Come on, guys, because I didn't understand what the fuck. Why are these guys fighting? There's no reason. Watch Wars, $10 super chat. I remember Tim approaching Marco at the London Watch Show like a man, putting all drama aside. I still was gonna share the room with him. And then he freaking comes out, says someone paid for the room, and now the room is too toxic to be shared. What the fuck? First of all, someone paid for his Italy trip. I didn't say I'm not coming to London Watch Show because someone paid for Marco's Italy trip and nobody's paying for my Italy trip. It's poison trip. Just stood there like a mute. This is when I saw Tim as a stand-up guy. Thank you, Watch Wars. Benzo 1818 $5. When I started watching watch-related YouTube, I never anticipated there'd be so much drama and intrigue. I'm Team Tim. Love you, Bear. Thank you, Benzo.
Thank you very much.
Maldives, 9 pounds. At times, Tim is lazy. Shit, man. The amount of shit Maldives has me do, like all these different projects, sometimes I can't fucking get through. I mean, the guy's a genius. He's like second Tommy. He's a marketing genius. And like, man, I remember, man, he sent me to get a newspaper. It was Sunday in London, during London, when I was with Archie in London. It's Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Maldives sent me email, go get newspaper for Archie. It's like every proper gentleman has a reads Sunday newspaper in London. And I told Archie, I was like, Archie, I'm gonna go get newspaper for you. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Timmy?
Now I want to tell you something else.
It's cool.
I want to disclose to you something else that was behind the doors. So Archie and I are having conversation, and did you read this?
Oh, Maldives, 4 pounds 49. If you go back to Marco's birthday stream, it was Tommy who ran the hype train. He needs a lot of credit for that work. Wow, Tommy,
yeah, that's true.
Good job.
That's true.
We missed you on my birthday.
So there's this perception and comment that Archie likes to make himself look as some kind of great mind behind this whole shit show. Well, in reality, it wasn't like that. It was kind of the way it developed. So he would say how he turned the rats against each other so they can fight and ultimately destroy each other so we rule the universe. Well, in reality, it was a conversation where he starts to realize who is good for him and who is not good for him. Because it comes down to a point of who you can trust, who can help you. And it doesn't even have to mean, because in the beginning, there was distrust when it came to you, and dislike even to a certain extent. He did really like and really loved the little kid. He felt like many other people do, very close, just like I felt. It's like you start feeling like it's your younger brother or your son or whatever it is, and you start kind of feeling protective over him, and you like the idea where he's very enthusiastic about watches and so on. So it was hard to accept how Machiavellian, how manipulative he really is. So Archie did not put anything. It just it was really, again, it was the kid that put everything.
The seeds he planted during his attempt to oust Lolix and me came to sprout in that massive explosion that happened. CB, our good friend CB, am I strange? I am Team Archie, but enjoy watching all of you guys. I even like Bear. CB, hey man, it's like watching the Game of Thrones. There's all these banners. There's the Starks, there's the Dothraki, there's the, you got all these camps. You got oh man, I don't remember all the camps. Hold on. Game of,
I'm not familiar with that show, but the response I have for the CB,
yeah. You got House Baratheon, Stark.
There is nothing strange about this. Okay, in all honesty, I understand people who are out of this drama, and I don't blame them. But what I hate is when only one side is accused of drama, only one side is accused of being against
the other side is holier than thou. They just want to talk watches, but yet they start by spewing a whole bunch of poisonous lies against me, which I decided to let go 6 months ago.
Yeah.
When Marco spewed the bullshit lies, I did not reply. But when he does it again, well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not just gonna let people lie about me nonstop and just let people take those lies and assume that they're truth. I never called Paul Thorpe to tell him not to invite Marco to dinner in the cave. That's freaking stupid. Or did I ever tell Paul Thorpe that Marco told Nico to pull my VIP passes, as if he could even do that? They didn't even check our passes.
I made once a comment, and I do admit that comment, that he should claim that as an income, the money that he made through super chats and PayPal and everything else. And it turned out into a whole story where Bear is threatening poor little Marco that he's going to report him to tax people in Canada. So did I? Of course not. I have better things to do with my life than be going after. I don't even have interest or time. But that's example, right? And ultimately, CB, this whole thing tonight started with me commenting how one of the soldiers, generals, whatever you want to call him, fighters for the Marco cause, came to this chat and said to me that I am pedophile, that I have to report to authorities in the area where I live. People read that in the chat. Diego confirmed that on Archie's live stream.
Damn.
JJ jumps on the live stream, accuses Tim that he is involving him in that. Well, in reality, Tim did not know anything about it. I haven't even talked to Tim about it. Because in all honesty, for the first time, I was actually shaken. And I only commented one thing: this is way too low. I am for the first time speechless. And I left the chat.
Wow.
And I didn't talk about it. And that triggered me tonight.
Yes.
When we were talking, wasn't even planned. We were talking about your sponsors.
All I said is this guy is in the other group, which means he's in the other group. I didn't say he was in the other WhatsApp group. There's groups.
Yeah. As the fat Ben said, he called me 60-year-old pedo. And you know what? In all honesty, is there a bigger insult to a human being to be a sexual predator to children? Is there other lines? And then JJ is arguing that this has nothing to do with his group. This is what's his name?
The guy who's
Lone Star
defending his main man. This is the guy who's defending his main man, Marco.
And who?
Lord, you
And
muted.
according to that, the whole thing starts. The whole thing starts with the predisposition that I am obsessed with Marco, who is a child, and I'm sexually attracted to him.
Oh, is this the
Therefore,
guy?
I'm a
Wait, is
pedophile.
Marco the guy said that men are talking? Shut up, men are talking.
Yeah.
So a guy.
So
So
you know what? In our group, CB, in our WhatsApp group, which is Archie Luxury Group, I have not seen one comment about Marco, about and there's a lot of people in this group that can confirm this. Yet I have people in JJ's group, and I see the screenshots about Archie, about me, and the hatred and spewing hatred. I don't see about Tim, to be honest with you, because they know better. However, why this game? Why this pretending like a fucking we are bad guys, we are nasty bear, doxing my wife, attacking on the phone? This is all Pigsley, this little cute innocent child.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Come on.
I think they were 100% triggered that I did something really good today, and they felt
yeah, you did something awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
Let's be honest.
Did you see?
Do you understand how uncomfortable Marco feels after he knows everything he did to you?
Yeah.
And today, you're actually doing live stream with his boss.
Bear.
And for a good cause, because Tim didn't just invite him for whatever reason. You know, it was with the specific reason of committing the contribution that he makes to his charity, which, Bear, you said you didn't necessarily approve, but that's what Tim decided, and that's why Tim did, and that was the reason why Roman Scharf was invited.
The only reason why I said I did not approve that is because I did not want Roman's ego boosted further. I felt that giving this money directly to Tim's family or friends that I've seen pictures of visiting in Ukraine would serve the purpose better. But then Tim explained that he has no contact with them. So how is he going to do that?
And I had to do it quickly because next time I'm going to do a charity, I'm going to have someone lined up to give the money.
But this was spur of the moment. Let's call
I have to.
Look, you have some super chats.
Kevin Mucci from Yonkers, $2. Marco the Virgin is smooth bodied. Thank you for the super chat. CB $10. I guess the solution is to be in the WhatsApp group. I am in no group. CB, you're 100% correct.
No,
I mean my WhatsApp group is very boring, but
CB, Archie Luxury WhatsApp group, you'll be bombarded with porn, a lot of naked women. I'll give you that. You will be seeing some political comments, but you will be seeing a lot of watches. The guys there really like to talk watches. I'm talking Doc, I'm talking Bud, so there is a lot of watches discussion. What would you buy? What's a better choice? Believe it or not, even though Archie jokes about it, because Archie doesn't really participate in a lot in that group. He just jumps in, makes a comment, and leaves. There is a tons of watch talk in Archie Luxury group. Really a lot of. And I know there are some people here who are participating in that group. So I'm sorry, CB, I disagree. In Archie Luxury WhatsApp group, there is no hate. There's no name calling. Nobody's calling another live stream toilet break as the Pigsley called Archie Luxury live stream. Okay?
Right.
Let's be honest, man. Let's fucking finally be honest. Let's call things as they are. Let's not pretend. I'm not fucking saint. I say everything that's on my fucking mind. But don't fucking call me pedophile. Don't call me fucking pedophile, motherfucker. Shame on you, motherfucker. Anyway, you have another super chat.
Hop on Smash $2. Marco's scared because Roman might learn his backstory. Look, I mean,
that's it. We have no intention on that. To be very honest with you, it's another thing. People thought that Archie, or I am actually friend with Nico, that Archie or me or somebody will talk to Nico. I have not said privately to Nico one negative thing about Marco. Everything I say about Marco is on Archie Luxury live stream, and for the first time on Tim Wright live stream. That's it. That's it. And he doesn't care. Roman doesn't fucking care. Roman is too big.
I mean, look, I don't know. I mean, there's a reason probably why.
Is Roman hiring Paisley?
Who knows?
Yeah. Roman is hiring Paisley. As far as we know, I mean, good luck, man. I don't really fucking care. But let's fucking open the cards on what happened and where is this animosity coming from? Because it's being portrayed in a very sick way.
They can lie about me, and then I can't say the honest truth. What actually happened?
Does Marco even know how to sell a watch? He sold his fucking Submariner at a loss.
Don't you worry. Marco knows how to sell anything. I know you're making a joke, and it's kind of funny. But I'm going to be very honest with you. This is a very competent and capable salesman. He sells bullshit. Imagine the watches. And he's a master of stroking egos. So he might be very successful in his job. And good for Roman and good for him. Trying to make. Don't fucking call me pedophile. Don't dox my wife. Don't abuse her late at night on the phone. Don't say that Tim is... Don't make things that Tim is lying. Don't make up stories.
Don't make up lies about me.
That we are bad guys. Exactly. And then, let's go further. Let's talk now about Tim Wright and people in Tim Wright group talking how Bear wants to take over Tim Wright channel. And how channel's going to fall apart because if Jonathan leaves and Swiss leaves, the channel ends.
You know when that problem started? You know when this whole problem started? With Swiss and Jonathan? Like Jonathan and Swiss, they were okay. And then they joined Marco's WhatsApp group. And Jonathan got Marco's email. And then they started corresponding with each other. And then they kind of left me. They said, you ban Bear or I'm out. The hell am I gonna do? I mean, one guy betrayed me, made up lies about me, and the other guy saved my YouTube live. What the hell?
Do you understand why is the Bear problem? Bear is irrelevant. There is nobody. It is basically to take you to split you from Archie.
Yes.
They don't want to see cooperation. They don't want to see good work between two channels. They don't want that because it's destroying their cause.
Oh yeah,
that's what it is.
Oh yeah. Well, JJ can come. JJ literally started this whole situation. Archie was saying that I did not do the right thing with the charity, right? Which I raised $1,000 there. I promised to give 500. Instead, I gave 100% of the money raised on that charity walk that I did. I covered the transaction costs, and I added $500. And JJ super chats to Archie, Tim can't do anything right. What the fuck?
It's an ongoing. That's the ongoing idea.
And you know,
Marco and JJ.
Can I say one thing, Bear?
Go ahead.
Bear. Look, this guy next to you. When we were in the middle of a conflict, right? When we were beefing, whatever it means on YouTube, but we were beefing. And I set up my channel. I started doing live streams. You know who was my first guest on the live stream? Not to interrupt, not to stir shit, not to not to do anything but contribute to the discussion. Tim Wright. You know who was the very first person who gave me a PayPal contribution? And you know, in our parts of the world there, we open a business and our first money we hang up on the wall, right? Because that means a lot. This guy was the first person to make me a PayPal contribution in the middle of a conflict.
I believe that.
So
I gotta be honest with you. It's very hard to get to know Tim Wright because he seems a bit, when you don't know him, you think he's full of shit and surreal.
All I want to
because
say is
you're not used to people being like that.
Beyond pumping him up, which we should openly, because he deserves it, because people are attacking him openly, so we should praise him openly as well, not just behind the
I agree.
scenes. So it's a difference in philosophy. There are people who are trying to bring other channels down because they have personal beefs with them, personal issues with them. And there are people like Tim who recognize
they do opposite.
Some positive contribution. And even if he is not, if he hasn't made quite his mind about that person, he still helps.
Yeah. This is why I said he reminded me on Andy Hunter. Very similar to Andy Hunter. Always willing to help. You have a super chat, which I love, by the way.
That is $5. Just got off work. I don't understand any of this, but I see Bear here, and I super chat. Thank you, Addis.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Hey, Ronnie, welcome to the live stream.
How's it going, guys?
Well, we're getting some stuff that that was bothering me. We're getting some things straight, some vicious lies that were made up about me 6 months ago or more, and some lies that I decided to I decided, I'm gonna be a bigger man. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna forget about it. But then today, they were lying. They're making up the same lies again. And then they deleted the live stream. They said the lies. They manipulated the people who were in the chat on that first 15 minutes. Then they deleted the stream, and then they started a new one without the lies. So that way, there's people who seen the nasty, vicious attack against me, and then now there's no people. You can't go back. But I think the original stream is still up with all the bullshit lies, and we're just setting the record straight because, I didn't want to do anything to undermine this guy. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna do my thing because I know I don't want to focus on other people. But look, enough is enough. Nico is like literally interfering in my YouTube. He's literally contacting other people and telling them not to work with me because of the lies that were said 6 months ago. So I've had up to here,
Timmy, it's really simple. Take anyone. Take Nico. Take Jonathan. Take JJ. Take Mr. GNT. Take Mr. 2. Take Tony Nico. You take any of these people. It all slowly trickles down to one person. And this is the point I'm trying to make. And then they talk about obsession. Dude, obsession. I fucking blocked the guy.
Why are they still watching? They're still watching. Move on.
I don't know.
Because they're looking for leads, Bear. They're still looking for people. So I'm traveling. I'm talking to people on the street, attracting them, telling them about the live streams, and we're just gonna skip all the legwork. We're just gonna scour here and pick out the best viewers.
You got a big super chat from a great supporter.
Tim Remington, 1,200 yen, just passing by. Not invested in drama or the script recap, LOL, but I enjoy your content and support the hustle. Tim, go watch the previous live stream. No drama, just good. Like you're gonna see it. You're gonna see what it's over.
Listen, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim, this is one and done. One and done. We're not gonna do this shit over and over.
Oh yeah.
This was This was spontaneous. We did it. We
This
talked.
is a response. I didn't want to do this, Bear. I didn't want to do this. When I opened up the stream and Marco is lying that someone paid for my room. Okay, I opened up a live stream and he's lying about that again.
You will, for all those who hate drama, this is it, guys. This is going back to normal live streams. You're going to be talking. You're going to be watching Blondie. You're going to be talking watches. You're going to see interesting people on this show. I'm not going to be here. I'm a viewer here, okay? I'm not participant. This is not my channel. But I came here because Tim and I shared a journey, for lack of a better word, from very beginning. From very beginning of Archie Luxury, New Era.
Oh, 12,000. Sorry. 12,000 years.
A journey in the community. A journey in the community, Bear.
Yeah.
Look, I got really, Bear, seriously, I mean, with Nico, just telling me that I'm being sarcastic with him when literally, like,
you have
I'm just
super
trying
chat from Al.
Okay, Tim Remington, thank you so much. This is kind of one and done. There's literally no other drama.
Tim, my apologies. Okay, I understand your point. This is not. I'm not going to be regular here. I had to get
this off my chest as well, Bear. I had to get this off my chest because listen, if this affects, because Nico still thinks that someone paid for my room.
But I also don't want to be called pedophile on this channel when I'm enjoying the live
well, you let me know, because if I miss it, let me give you a wrench, Bear. Let me give you a wrench. Type something in the chat.
Thank you.
I remember
$5. You long ago, you told you long ago that I would support you in my way. Still here and still enjoy your content. Keep it up, man. Al, thank you so much. I had to do this live stream because I needed to vent this out, let this out of my system, and listen. I had to stand up for myself. I mean, I can't just let.
Can I ask you something? This Piroka is the guy that doxed me a few times. He was posting in this chat in the past where I work. He was posting the address of my this
shit.
Piroka guy. This is why I ask you, who is Piroka? Okay,
that's Swiss.
I don't know. And I don't know how would Swiss know these things, probably getting them from Marco or whoever. And I would like to ask you, Piroka, why would you do that?
Well, let's get him on the stream.
Yeah, drop the link. I want to know why do you hate me? I never said one negative.
Oh, he joined the WhatsApp. He joined like Marco's WhatsApp. That's where he got brainwashed.
But Tim. I actually only said nice things about guy.
I love the guy. I love the guy. He's a very knowledgeable.
I want to understand. To actually get to a point that he's doxing me, I want to understand why.
It's bizarre.
I really, genuinely, just please either join and tell me, or just write it. What is the idea here?
Humble Pine,
go ahead,
$20 super chat. I stand with Tim, Archie, Bear, and Lord. Not sure what's going on because just checked in, but I stand with them. Thank you, Humble Pine. I really appreciate it, man. We're just gonna have to go back. This is, if you want to recap, because Marco has his live stream of lies from 6 months ago, and this is response. This is response to the shit that he made up about me, and I'm not just gonna he can keep his live stream of lies. I decided not to say anything.
Can you mute him? This noise is bothering
Cameron,
me.
come
I
on,
don't
man.
know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Please
so people can go review, and we'll see it. Fat Windback Ben, £5. I look over your left shoulder, Timbo. Look into my eyes. I'm looking. He's keeping me honest. Fat Windback Ben.
By the way,
is keeping me honest. He says he never did any of that.
Viewers.
Maybe there's a troll account of his.
Cool.
Of Piruka. Piruka says he never done that.
Oh, listen! I remember the picture of this little snail with a little thing head. I remember the comments. Listen, why would I ask you who is Piroka? Why?
Thomas,
Come
yes,
on,
Marco
guy.
made a stream today where he reiterated the lies. He once again said that someone paid for my room. That was not true. He once again said that I contacted Paul Thorpe and told Paul Thorpe not to. He said on the live stream.
Oh, humble pie! You
Nice,
man,
humble
you
pie.
are
Holy
the
shit!
man. And the
$100.
message, fucking.
F the lies, going to bed, but F you haters. Thank you so much. Man, don't get in trouble with your wife. Don't get in trouble with your wife. This is
Shout out
not a good look. Yeah.
shout out to Marco. Shout out to Watch Nicholas, and shout out to all the trolls, man. I love it. It's
That was
very
random.
cool.
Damn. Humble Pine's a fucking legend, man. Legend. He helped me so much. Helped me so much. Incredible guy.
I can't handle this background noise.
Yeah.
Please
Okay,
stop
I'm just
with
gonna
the
remove
background. It's
Cam
driving me
there.
nuts.
I'm just gonna remove Cam. Because
nothing
he has
against
a
him,
lot.
but it's
He's in the
driving me
bed. He's in
crazy.
bed. He's in bed and he's making a lot of. He's moving in bed. And,
Ari G says, Tell me, Ari G, join us. Join us
link
on a
for
live
REG.
stream.
Let's get the link for REG.
Let's talk. Okay? Let's talk. What's going on? Well,
Because
what's going on,
Marco
you can see
once
from the beginning
again
of the show.
reiterated the lies against me. As I said, he lied that someone paid for my room again. He lied that I told Paul Thorpe that Nico that because of Marco, Nico is going to pull my my VIP pass to the London Watch Show. Also, Mr. GMT came to me and said, "Why did I tell Paul Thorpe not invite Marco to a dinner?" Which is all lies. I never. I would. What? Why would I? Ridiculous. And it's so funny because it's so easy to confirm. You can just call Paul Thorpe. Nico can call Paul Thorpe and ask him, "Hey, Nico,
But
did
Ari
Tim?"
G, let me tell you what initiated this tonight, this live stream. What initiated this live stream tonight is one of your boys, Mr. fucking Lone Star, came to this chat and called me pedophile, 60-year-old pedophile, and that I have to report to the authorities where I live because I am registered sexual offender.
Who said this?
Okay? Lone Star.
Oh,
I hate
Lone
that guy.
Star. Right in this
this
chat,
guy's wasting way too much of his
Diego-
time
Di-
going
Di-
after you in order to defend Marco. I don't understand it. I completely don't understand. He's so brainwashed by that. George, just really quickly to respond to
but
George, says, Tim, new to your channel, enjoy the content, stay true to yourself, and you will be fine. I'm just doing this as a response to the vicious lies that were said about me on the different live streams. So I just had to make this reply. Okay. Tomorrow, I mean, I'm gonna say everything. There's nothing else for us to. I just want to make sure that I never have to go to this subject ever again. That's why we're trying to get everything out of the system. That way there's a response video. Right now, Marco still has the video of lies about me on his stream, so it's only fair that there is a response. Because he fucking did it. He did it again. He did it again earlier today. And I'm not, it's enough. It's, he can go and lie about me and then it's I'm just a little boy. I make mistakes. It's it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Like how can someone
Ari G, let me tell you something. You love soy, okay? And no matter what, you tell me, do you love when somebody's accused of being a pedophile? And that someone accuses you because they're fighting a war for your man.
Well,
that's
Bear,
what I want to hear from you, Ari G.
Look,
Stop
Bear.
this fucking bullshit, guys.
Bear. I'll tell you this.
Fucking assholes.
Bear. When Jonathan was angry at you, right? Because you said some things about him, right? He told me.
I'm gonna say to everyone what I said about Jonathan.
Well, look, it doesn't matter.
By the way, Jonathan. Okay.
Look, it doesn't matter what you said about him, right? But I told him that, listen, man,
it wasn't that bad.
Look, it doesn't matter whether it was bad or good. The thing is, though, I think it started when you seen Jonathan and Marco on a live stream on Perth Luxury, where Marco was making fun of you, saying that Archie has been, and then that you are something that you're like crazy or something, like you have psychological disorder or something like that. And Jonathan was there laughing his ass off. And I said, I told Jonathan, dude, you realize you're not as innocent as you were trying to be. I mean, you said you were there, you stood by, you laughed as Marco was saying those things about you, about as you stood there. You like he says, oh, you have to stand by your friends, okay? But he stood there and he allowed vicious things to be said about you, Lord, and he laughed about it. So, REG, just in time to talk about watches. Ari, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ari.
Can I just say, I just want to say, reversal, like one simple thing here. Bear, nobody should be calling you names like that. Period. Doesn't matter how much disagreement there is in the community. That's not from me. That's not from, I can say that's not from Marco. That's not from JJ. Nobody should be talking to you like that. All right. That's not acceptable. Regardless of what's going on in the community, you know, we all have families. We all have children. God forbid, you know, that should never happen. That's all I want to say. All right.
Thank you. Class out. Class out. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
I don't want to hear anyone else say that Ari is a soy boy. It takes a lot of balls to go.
No, listen. Who gives a flying fuck about soy boy? We're talking here manipulation. We're talking here lies. We're talking doxing. We're talking attacks. We're talking. Listen, REG, how would you feel if the little boy sent the trolls to call your wife at night? And you know it's him because he's the only one that has that phone number.
Bear, it's not. It's not. I look, I'm acknowledging that, you know, I don't know if this happened to you or not. I believe you this happened. I believe you this happened.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
There's no way. There's no way you did that.
Okay.
No,
okay. Let me give you something that's provable.
Respect. I'm being respectful here, okay?
Yeah,
like, seriously.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see things that are provable, okay? Marco said that I told Paul Thorpe.
You have Casey Aquatics huge super chat, by the way.
George Voorhees, $10. I'm on your hashtag. I'm on your side. Tim Bear Lord OC. Thank you so much, George. We had to do this because Marco once again made these same lies that he did about me 6 months ago. Casey Aquatics, 150 mere, going to lunch. Fuck the haters, liars, and pretenders. Thank you so much, Casey. I really appreciate it, man. Really, thank you so much. KC, he was there on day one. He's still with me. Okay, Ari. Okay, look. Let me show you provable lies because these are facts. Okay. Marco said someone paid for my room. That's a lie.
Okay. I have no idea. I wasn't there. Okay, you're telling me things. Fine.
You can talk to. Look, I'll show you right here. I have a receipt.
So can I ask a broad question? I just want to ask a broad question.
Yeah.
Like, and I say this respectfully. Like, who the fuck cares?
Well,
who the fuck cares who paid for the room? Like, I'm actually kind of serious, right? Like, who the fuck cares?
He talked about it today.
Yeah.
Marco again lied that someone paid for my room. The only reason why I'm talking about this because Marco just made a live stream and was saying that someone paid for my room, and that's why he decided not to stay with me that night at the London Watch Show.
Yeah, I in all seriousness, like I follow the nuances of this a little less than you think.
REG,
go ahead,
I suggest you watch this live stream after. From beginning, because we give a chronological line with everything that transpired, everything that was said. You were part of that universe. You were part of that people, okay? You were one of the people that the little boy, as you guys like to call him, demanded to be removed from the live stream. And he admitted that to you, correct?
CB,
you guys
$10.
resolved that.
Tim, who cares what Marco said to Paul Thorpe? Marco didn't say to Paul Thorpe. Marco, I never talked to Paul Thorpe about Marco until Nico contacted Paul Thorpe. When Paul Thorpe was in New York, Paul Thorpe was going to go to Roman. Nico contacted to Paul Thorpe and said, if you bring Tim to Roman Sheriff's place, I will not do collaboration with you. Because Nico thinks that I affected somehow Archie Marcos. He thinks that I interfered with Marco. He thinks that because Marco just did a live stream, which he deleted immediately, where he perpetuated the lie that I contacted Paul Thorpe and said, "Oh, you should pull the VIP passes." That Marco told Nico to pull my VIP pass. That I told Paul Thorpe that Marco is out, is trying to influence me. I never spoke to Paul Thorpe about Marco ever. Then I had Mr. GMT coming to me saying, "Why did you tell Paul Thorpe not to invite Marco to dinner?" Nico right now is working his hardest while he's freaking trying to sell watches to undermine my relationships in the watch community. I'm trying to build relationships. I'm contacting people. And Nico, based on the pretense lies, okay, he's interfering with me.
Right. So I've acknowledged everything you've said. Like, I'm listening to everything
so I'm
you're
just
saying.
saying,
Okay.
Look, these are provable lies.
Okay.
One, I never spoke with Paul Thorpe.
Okay.
2, nobody paid for my room. Yes, someone
Mhm.
gave me enough money to be able to buy a room, but is this a payment to buy for the room? No, this is for London, Rest London donation. Yeah. Marco got just as much money to go to London as me, but he's pretending that someone paid for my room and then I didn't share the room with him. And he's telling that to Nico. That's why Nico has grudge against me.
All right. So a couple things.
Yes.
All right. So this is not something that comes up in general discussion, if I'm being very honest. Okay. Well, like about how Tim didn't pay for his, like whatever this thing is.
But he brings this up. He brings this up all the time. He just brought it up.
So let me jump into something else that you said about Nico.
Yes.
Nico's kind of fucking busy running a business, right? I'm sure he's not scheming, figuring out how am I going to fuck over Tim Wright. You know what I mean?
He does. He does. Yeah. He did. There is stuff, Ari. There is stuff happening right now in the background where Nico is trying to fuck with me. Oh, you don't really think?
Yeah, no, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's not. I know. I'm trying to bring some cold water to the situation a little bit. Just a little bit.
I know. Right now, Nico is undermining. He's making calls so that I won't be able to do certain relationships with other YouTubers. He's swinging his weight around right now on behalf. Well, I don't think it's on behalf of Marco or whatever, but it's clearly because he believes these lies that Marco perpetuates a bit about me.
All right. To this day. Okay. So, I've kind of popped in and just sort of listened about 15 minutes popping in. And it feels like it's the same.
The whole thing.
Yeah. I haven't listened to the whole thing. Feels like the same conversation, respectfully. Feels like the same conversation. So you're clearly in need of some kind of remedy. All right, like I'm being genuine here. Okay, I'm not fucking around with you. All right, no. So what I'm talking about is you feel terribly slighted. So is there a remedy you want? Is there something you want?
Like, I was slighted again.
I'm curious.
I was slighted again. I moved on. Right. I moved on.
Okay, good.
But Marco did it again. I'm not gonna let him. I don't listen. You think this is YouTube? I can't just let one guy continue making slanderous videos about me, and then there's no countervailing or my point of view. I did that once. Right. Guess what? Toyota Mo, all these guys believe only Marco's point of view. I spoke with them. I said, "Hey, that's a lie. Nobody paid for my room in Vegas. Oh yes, I got a big donation to help with the London trip. That wasn't
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Whatever.
Yeah, but it wasn't for the room. But I never said it publicly. So I have to make this public announcement.
Right.
Because there's one person made it public, and then when I make it public, people come on, it's like, oh, come on, Timmy, why are you doing this publicly?
Can I ask Ari, while I have this rare opportunity, a question? And I'm going to ask you, Ari, general question as well, if you don't mind.
Please, of course, Bear.
Man to man,
Sure.
why do you think I am obsessed with Marco?
I actually don't know, because I think you're a successful person. I think you're good at what you do. You're a smart person. I don't understand. I don't understand why you pay so much attention to somebody that you dislike. Whether I understand the reason or not is neither here nor there. Like, I actually genuinely don't care of the reason. But like, really, you're a smart, talented person on your own. Why spend time thinking about Marco? And I'm quite serious about that.
I don't.
Right.
But it keeps reappearing.
Okay.
It keeps reappearing. Do you think that this is all one-sided?
No, nothing is ever one-sided. Nothing is ever one-sided. I'm not saying that everybody's acted. I'm not saying,
So when we're just doing the other side of the story.
Wait, I have a question. Hang on, Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I obsessed and he's not obsessed? If it's not one-sided.
I don't think it's quite that simple, being obsessed or not obsessed. You can be annoyed with somebody and not being obsessed,
No, but
right?
the way this is portrayed in your group,
okay,
is that, and now certain people carry it to a certain extent, okay? Some people will say, oh, he's just jealous of Marco, or certain people will say he's just a hateful old man, or certain people will say he has a sexual attraction toward Marco, so he's a pedophile. This is all.
Go ahead. Yeah, finish your piece. I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
These are all things that are actually said, and so on and so on. Now you acknowledge it's not one-sided.
No, of course not.
The whole conflict started with me blocking him. And he did everything possible to go around. This was determined. People can tell you who are the people. Tim was one of them. He did a significant effort to get to me. So if I'm obsessed with him, does obsessed person block somebody and doesn't want anything to do with them? By definition.
So there's more. Yeah, I mean, that's you're asking.
Next thing. When you're being bamboozled and manipulated for 6 months, and you realize that somebody actually used you, there is obviously certain animosity toward that person.
Of course.
But you choose to just end it. You choose to end that by blocking it.
Sure.
And yet that person still wants to use you. And then you realize how much this person lies and how much this person plays the games behind the scenes. Now, locker room talk, when somebody's faggot and somebody's a soy boy and somebody's a loser and somebody's a retard and so on and so on.
Whatever.
Yeah. Look, Marco made as much. Look. Just can I just pause?
All right. Let's Bear and then Tim. Bear and then Tim. Go ahead.
No, I have to intervene because Bear. Trust me, Bear.
Please just finish my thought. No. I can take that as a locker talk, but when you're using that to actually create a system and get the people to work in your favor, that's not a locker talk any longer.
Here's what I want to say. There's a lot of people accusing Bear of talking shit about Marco. But the point is, Marco talks shit about people in WhatsApp groups behind their back all the time. He's just not doing it on air because it's bad PR for him. That's the difference. He'll call someone the nastiest, vicious things behind their back. Okay? But because it's done behind the scenes, it's done in WhatsApp, it's done in private, it's just locker room talk. It's acceptable. It's cute. It's cool. Okay? But when someone says it on air, suddenly, it's too far. Anthony, $2. Marco broke Archie's heart. It's true. Loose Tooth, $2. Have you seen the new Zenith?
Very nice.
Thank you.
So I'm acknowledging there's bad shit going on. I'm not going to pretend there isn't. All right,
Oh,
I'm not going to
listen,
say it's not.
Ari,
Right?
I just
Yeah.
want to talk about watches as much as you do.
Yeah.
Can
Let's do that.
I tell you something, Ari?
Yes.
We have 2 WhatsApp groups, right? There is a
Mhm.
WhatsApp group for Achilakshi. There's a WhatsApp group that your guys are in. Guess which, and I know everything that's going in your group. Guess
Mhm.
which watch group talks shit and which watch group talks watches? I'd like you to guess. Because you know the shit that's being talked in your group. You know the comments made. I know what's written about me. You go in Achilakshi group, this is what you see. You see a bit of a porn. You see a bit of a politics. And you see shitload talk about watches, pictures, collections. What should I buy next? I'm looking after this, and so on and so on. So who is really talking about the watches, Ari G? And then
Honestly, I
we are
see
portrayed as some fucking assholes. Come on, man.
You're really not.
Don't
You're
act
really
naive.
not, right? I mean, like it's, okay. If someone talks shit about you behind your back or whatever, you talk shit about them. You know what? I'm a little more. I'm not clutching my pearls about all this. You know what I mean? Like I understand what you're saying. I'm acknowledging what you're saying, but you know what? People are going to talk shit all the time. Right. I mean, so first of all, nobody should be calling you pedophile or stupid, terrible things like that. That's unacceptable. But you know what? I don't like you. I don't like you. You know what? This is a microcosm of society. This is going to happen. Should we be respectful to each other? Absolutely, we should. But, JJ's group talks plenty about watches. Tim's group talks plenty about watches. There's lots of other porn and shit going on in those groups too. But you know what?
There's no porn in my group. What the?
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah,
Where do I get a porn guy? I need a porn guy.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is that there's plenty of watch talk going on. There's plenty of everything going on.
I only have porn going on the live stream.
Yeah. No.
Did Blondie take home her date? Is that what happened?
I think she's leaving. She's leaving her date. She's sneaking out. Out.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Blondie.
Yeah, and so do I respect Marco and do I respect JJ? Yeah, I do. I get them. I understand them. I mean, are they perfect human beings? Well, no, neither am I, and neither are you guys. Right?
I'm just not.
I don't think
agree
you
with
should
the
be
lying
putting
about
JJ.
me.
I find it insulting that you're putting JJ in the same context as Marco.
Yeah, very disappointing.
I find that insulting. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
JJ is actually a cool guy.
He's
not the brightest guy.
In this universe that we had, I compare to Marco.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you, there is no more corrupted person, in my humble opinion, and I'm going to say in my humble opinion, than Marco. I can forgive and get over everything and everyone, because I know that if you point any person that was creating issues for Tim, that was creating issues for Paul, Pluta,
mm-hmm.
you can always trail it down to Marco. That's the fact. Doesn't matter if it's Jonathan, doesn't matter if it's a Lone Star, doesn't matter if it's Nico, doesn't matter. It always goes to the source. And you know what this is about, my dear friend?
Mm-hmm.
It's only about one thing. Money. Money.
Speaking of money,
isn't that what it is for you? Isn't that
£4.49?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, Hope Mikey is okay.
Not for
I guess
me.
this is going members only.
So respectfully, that's not what I've seen, Bear. And then there's nothing wrong with that, but don't pretend like you're being a monk about all this, right? Like let's be honest here, right? I don't have a problem with it.
Am I making any money?
You're pulling a lot of strings. Fair. Okay, I don't know that. You're right. I don't know that. You're right. I don't know.
Trust me, he's not making any money. He's not spending any money. All right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Fair. Okay.
Very little. Ooh.
Okay. Fair.
By the way, where's KC Aquatics? Where there's the most entertaining thing for KC?
Yeah, I miss KC. You know what? I remember he showed us his aquariums and stuff. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Lord, I think this is the first time meeting you.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Actually, Scheherazade says Bear is
Pesach
the
Sameach to
only
you,
one
huh?
who Bear is the only one who is not in it for money. Actually, there's a lot of people in this that are not for money. As a matter of fact, REG is not in this for the money. There's a lot of people here that are not in for the money. And you know what? Marco is all about the money.
But he pretends like he's not. Look, I'm in it for the money because, and I'm clear about that. I'm upfront about it because I do this as my job. But you know, some people pretend like they're like JJ. He pretends like he's not in it for the money. Then he comes on the live stream and says, "Oh, Tim is just waiting for that super chat." What the fuck? What?
Yeah. So
that I didn't.
I want to address, if you don't mind, Tim. I want to address this about, again, I don't want to pick on specific instances about Marco because we're just not going to argue it out. We're going to have different opinions on it, and I accept that.
Give me an example.
No, everything that we've talked about here, I just don't want to dive into and start arguing those points here. But let me just talk generally here because context matters with a lot of this. Mm-hmm. So think about Marco's a young guy fresh out of school. He's going to push and he's going to try to make something of himself. He's just like anyone else. Now, I mean,
how's that make him any special? Everyone does that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just making it clear. This is context, right? I'm just saying this right now. So putting in that light, any of the things that you're having challenges with him about.
I have challenges about him by making brazen lies that you can easily go and verify.
Right.
That's the problem. I don't have.
And I have challenges, but I'm manipulating people.
He's working in the background to manipulate people. Okay. He tried to cut me out of Archie's live stream. He tried to cut Lolix out from the live stream.
Why do you think Lone Star calls me pedophile? Because me and Lone Star had an issue with each other? Come on, RG.
So that's not acceptable, and I'm not even going to pretend. I'm not even going to pretend that that's remotely acceptable.
Why?
It's not.
Why is he going out of his way to defend Marco?
Why?
Yeah. So just because somebody defends somebody else, right, and uses that kind of language doesn't mean that Marco's condoning it, right?
This is attacking someone in the most verbally abusive possible way, and you tell me. Why?
So no,
because I have nothing with Lone Star.
I'm not going to tell you why, Bear. I've already said to you it's ridiculous someone called you a pedophile. I've already said that. I'm not going to say it again. No, it's ridiculous.
Can you be fair and tell me what's the root of the problem? Where is it coming from? Who is the cause?
So I don't know.
Is the conflict me and Lone Star? Or the conflict is me and Marco? That's all I'm asking. Where is the conflict?
Quite honestly, why don't you both leave each other alone?
I'm
being quite serious.
JJ jumped into the stream to advertise Marco's stream afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't go and watch his fucking stream.
You kind of do though, Bear. Let's get real. With all due respect, you kind of do.
I came once to JJ. I really don't. I can't fucking stand him.
All right.
I can't stand it. I can't stand any of you in that fucking panel sucking to each other. You like circle jerking. You're disgusting. Genuinely. No. I'm telling you the truth.
Just to tell you, I built up a lot of strength in my right arm. It's pretty nice. The circle jerking. It's nice.
Listen, you try to be charming and funny. You guys are fucking annoying and disgusting. I really dislike you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
So
all right.
Don't tell me I watch it because I can't stand you.
Okay. I watched.
So. I'm
JJ jumped on.
Watching.
I was curious, why the hell is he jumping on? Then someone said, "Oh, they're doing a live stream right now." So,
we're not on the live stream. No, sorry, I'm not on. What do you mean? There's no other live stream going on. Sorry,
JJ.
Okay, all right.
First of all, JJ super chatted a lie that I didn't deliver on my promise on my charity walk. Not only did I deliver on my promise, I donated additional $500. I underpromised and over-delivered. But JJ super chatted antagonizing me that I can't do anything right. Then he jumps on the live stream to basically just advertise their stream when they go on and Marco starts to again spew the lies. So I didn't want to do this live stream. I didn't want to talk about it. I already moved on 6 months. Nico shit has been coming up. Nico is blocking me with Roman. Nico's blocking me here or there. There's things that I don't want to talk about on air. If people that I trust, they want to talk to me about where else Nico has blocked me, I'll tell you. Don't want to discuss it yet because look, I'm still working on those things, but it's affecting my YouTube when someone does literal verifiable lies, when someone spreads verifiable lies about me, and then what I have to do, stand back and just let them continue do their, but also at the same time pretend to be victims, that they're the ones that they're just talking about. Marco deleted. He had a rant about me, and then he deleted the rant.
All right.
Letting only the people who were those 20 most loyal viewers see it. Why did he do that?
So the only thing I'm going to say there is he really having that much of an impact on your channel, Tim? Like in a negative way?
He's no. Nico does. He's in contact with Nico, and Nico is working to interfere.
What you need to understand is that Marco is very competent and capable in pulling the right strings with the right people. Nobody questions his intelligence and ability on that. And he does it in a very intelligent Machiavellian way that it's hard to figure it out, because he doesn't come openly and says things always in a live stream as I do. Like when somebody in a comment makes a comment how I call him names. He calls me names. But he does it in a more subtle way, and he does it through other people, and he creates a system in which he attacks as well. Because to be very honest with you,
sure,
I don't claim to be innocent. I don't claim to be saint. I don't claim any of it. And I'm not a poor little boy who wants to be protected. But he plays this game where he's a big man when he needs to be big man, and then he's an innocent little boy who needs protection. And then he's an innocent little boy when he needs protection. What I hate is a double standard that comes from your group. We are, what you see is what you get.
Sure.
And you guys are devious. You're sneaky. Okay? I never doxed anyone. This Peruka fucker who claims it wasn't him, right on this chat, was posting my address, where I work, my phone number, my full name. This on this chat. I never did that to anyone from your group.
I can't imagine. No. You're sure this Peruka?
Listen.
All right.
Oh, come on, man. I was. Like,
so someone can create a bullshit account called REG and start talking shit. You know that, right? Like, let's be clear here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna even go. Listen. I asked him a couple of days ago, who's Peruka? And he says it's Swiss. And I was fucking surprised. I was shocked, because I actually don't know Guy well enough. I never had a negative word about him. I find him very calming, very polite, interesting, knowledgeable, very passionate about watches, and I don't have an issue with him.
Smart guy.
Genuinely don't.
Very smart guy. Yeah.
Don't know enough about him. So I was surprised. Why would I be asking that? But listen, I am sick and tired of you guys trying to portray here holier than holy picture of yourself and us as being some kind of assholes. And you do that, and you know that, and even you play this bullshit game where you just brush it off because you're better than everyone else.
Bear, no.
You know that you and I were friends. You know that I insisted for Archie to put you on a live stream. You know that I liked you. You know that Marco was demanding for you to be kicked off that live stream. Am I lying here anything?
So you're not lying
Am
about
I
any of
lying
that.
here?
So
Okay.
okay. So
Also-
let's no. You don't get to yell at me like that and then not let me respond.
No.
All right.
No.
Keep going.
I'm not
Keep
done.
going.
I'm not done.
All right. Keep
I'm
going.
not
Keep
done.
going. Keep
So
going.
stop fucking bullshit. Because everything I say, somebody can prove and admit. Okay?
Okay.
I don't lie. Just like I don't lie about you.
Okay.
But we fixed it like a man fixed. I know, okay, and I let it go. The things that were said about Tim Wright, he doesn't even want to talk about it because he says, fine, I don't care about insults. I don't care that he called me a
Faggot.
gay word that starts with F, faggot. I don't care about all the other insults that were written because, fine, that's a locker room talk, as he said. But you know what? He never admits to any of that. He doesn't admit. He hides this so he can create this persona. And you guys surround
He says, no. He says it's acceptable because saying those things about people is acceptable because that's what happens in the locker room talk. It's a locker room talk. It's literally Donald Trump.
I want to know one thing from you, Ari G. Is there something that I said about Marco that's a lie?
You called him a transsexual Pigsley. Like, let's cut the bullshit here, right? Like that's a little bit of a lie.
That's an insult.
Yeah.
I'm talking about actions, about things he done. Did I lie about anything? And I did not call him transsexual. I call him hermaphrodite. Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm mixing up the terms. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm mixing up the terms.
Please don't.
Yes.
I know.
I want to be very accurate.
I will always tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I am very accurate. I know. Because, and do you know how that all started, by the way? I thought it was funny, actually. He was on a live stream with Kelly and Gringa and him. And somebody completely innocently asked, who is the short lesbian with them? Okay? And I thought that was funny, and I played on it. Okay? So it wasn't even my idea. But nevertheless,
that doesn't mean you get to repeat it all the time, Bear. Let's be honest here, right?
Yeah,
like it's
I
like
it. I like it.
All right,
I think it's funny.
Fine.
My question to you, fine. I did insult him. Okay,
yeah,
no
sure.
problem.
No,
I admit that. And so
yeah, go
but
ahead.
what did I lie about him? What did I lie? What's the lie? Tell me.
So what's the lie?
Yeah.
What's the lie? Tell me.
Because I can tell you the lies he said about me.
Well, okay. So first of all, let me say, okay, you know what? You guys are yelling at me and you're not saying, come on, talk. And then when I talk, you guys yell at me to talk. So you know what? Let me actually talk. Okay.
Please.
All right. So
first of all, I lie about it?
Okay. So first of all, what you guys seem to lie about is that like Marco spends every waking moment thinking about how to screw you guys over. And I'll tell you something, he's a little fucking busy, going on with his life, like
we never said that.
Well, no, but that's really what all these streams end up being a little bit here. And I wish it stopped.
I want you to tell me in this stream, we never talked about he daily sits and tries to figure out how to screw us. We never said that. I want you know really well the things we say about him. How he manipulated Archie, how he stole the leads, how he strokes the egos, how he had a spreadsheet.
I don't agree that respectfully, I don't agree that he stole the leads and he screwed Archie. Like, I just do not agree with that.
I can name the names. He stole you. He manipulated you.
I don't know.
You're too fucking dumb.
You never come to my streams ever again, but you're always on his, apparently.
That's not true. I do.
He stole, he manipulated you, and he stole.
You're too fucking dumb.
First, he wanted to dump you.
So,
he told me to dump you, and then when I refused, then he stole you. So you're a clear example of a lead that's being stolen. KH $2.70 says, leave him and Bear alone. Hi, Ronnie. And he done that to a lot of people.
Yeah. So I'll say,
he's working on Jamie Opulence right now. I mean, he clearly knows that Jamie Opulence is one of Archie's biggest supporters and friends. Why is he contacting Jamie Opulence? Tell us.
I assure you that Marco is pretty busy right now figuring out how to go on with his life.
Well, he seems to have
after
plenty of
university.
time to contact all these people.
He has enough time to spend a good conversation with Jamie Opulence and share his new passion about wet shaving, and he's losing sleep over Jamie Opulence's shaving collection. Come on, REG. You're not fucking stupid.
CB.
Oh, you're right. I'm not stupid. You're absolutely right about that.
$5.
All right, I'll let you read your super
Am I
chat.
a stolen lead? CB, well, you know what? He's very good at manipulating. Like, I remember CB said, Marco never asked me for money. Well, he's not stupid to directly ask you, right? I mean, why would anyone ask for money? I mean, that's dumb enough. But I think you gave him enough money for birthday and stuff. So look, it all depends on how you look at it.
So you know what, guys?
This is
I'm gonna actually go, but I want to say that I do respect you guys. Okay.
Yes.
All right. We don't agree on everything, but I respect you guys. Bear, nobody should be calling you a pedophile. All right. We're family men, you and I. Okay. Nobody should be called that.
Yes.
All right. And Tim,
I agree.
you know what? You're a businessman. You're building a personality. You're building a channel. You're building a lot of things, and good luck. That's all I gotta say.
You.
All right.
Well, of course. Thank you, Ari, and I hope to see you again on the live stream. Stop watching.
I will gladly come back.
This is once in a lifetime.
Thank you,
drama opportunity.
REG. Thank you for coming on and talking. I respect that and I appreciate that.
All right, all the best, guys. Take care. Happy Easter to all of you. For those that celebrate, and Pesach Sameach to those that celebrate that. All right, all the best, guys. Thank you.
Just really quickly here, I want to respond to an email that Jonathan just sent me because he really wants me to talk about that the lawyer to close my channel. And I wanted to bring up a message that Jonathan sent me here. Okay.
Send the link to Pontiff. He's in the chat.
He's here. Arch, welcome to the show.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Arch.
Hey, just 2 seconds because I wanted to Jonathan wanted me to pull up this message where he threatens to close down my YouTube channel, where he says if I was mean enough and probably would add 2K, so I guess if he was mean enough and spend another 2,000, probably, I don't know, I'm assuming to hire a lawyer or something like that.
Yeah.
I could get your channel closed.
Narcissist. This is classic narcissism. He wants to show that he could close it if he wanted to. He could crush you like a bug in your hand.
With plausible deniability, and then says, so you don't fail only to stand up against racism. What racism? You are putting your livelihood on the line. This is direct threat that he's going to close down my channel by, paying someone enough money. And you could be done by anyone else, snap of the finger, boom, and you're gone. Direct threat.
Don't even
coded, but it's so coded with all this plausible deniability.
Fans.
Oh, I'm innocent. I mean, this is not a threat to you. It's I'm just trying to look out for you.
Ronnie Paul, how come you left? I wanted to talk polishers with you.
Yeah, because when you were in the middle of your conversation, there was a knock at my door, and I was expecting my friend to come over, so I just had to bow out. Sorry about that.
So, Timmy, some of the people on the dungeon are getting offended that you put the dungeon down.
What do you mean I put the dungeon down?
That's what I'm
you
just
can't
telling
put
you.
The dungeon down is the deepest, darkest part of existence on Earth. It's as deep. I mean, do you know how deep the dungeon is? It's below Mariana Trench, Arch. You can't put it down. It doesn't. You can't get deeper.
They just felt you a bit disrespectful to the dungeon. That's all. I'm just telling you what was said to me, and
it's
I said, look,
dungeon,
I would,
Arch. I can't help
I would raise the issue with you, but
I mean,
you mean no disrespect to the dungeon?
I love the dungeon. I love the dungeon.
Okay, that's good.
Tim. Do
Ronnie.
you have a legal contingency in place?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if people are threatening to sue you, why don't you have a slush fund?
No, he does.
Speaking
Tim's
of
got a legal.
people threatening to sue
Tim's
me,
got the best legal defense. Tim's
Wait,
got the best legal defense. It's called being absolutely fucking broke.
Jonathan?
Yes. They have nothing to take.
Okay. Sorry. Speaking of people who wanted to sue me, hello, Jonathan.
Hello.
Long
Talking
time
about
no
lies,
see.
Timmy.
Well, I'm just pointing out.
Yeah, but you know exactly the context.
To bring up the.
You know exactly.
I gotta go, guys. See you later.
Tim, can I talk? Can I talk? You're missing the context of that email.
I'm not. I'm missing the subtext. You're missing. I understand the subtext of that message. I'm not missing the context.
That is your subtext.
Tim, I'm not gonna share the stream with this piece of shit.
Okay. Look, I already showed the message he sent me, the threads. So it's not. There's nothing to really talk about. And like, look, just
you have a super chat from Speedy Hernandez.
Speedy Hernandez, $5. Not trolling. I really don't know the story. What was the context of Bear supposedly calling Jonathan N-word?
As in Nazi.
What?
It's not racist, by the way.
Nazi. That's not
that N-word.
He should be proud of his heritage. That's all.
Bear. How many hours did I spend trying to fix up yours and Jonathan's relationship? How many hours did I spend with you?
Oh, Bear, I love you.
Listen. To be very honest with you, I'm gonna say that I was a bit out of line.
Whatever. Okay? You don't need to apologize to anyone. You're Bear.
No, far away.
You've lived a long life.
Never apologize. But I would like Timmy to repeat where this all started. And
as I said, you started going after Jonathan because of what Pigsley or Marco was saying about you on Perth Luxury's live stream, and Jonathan was there laughing with the boys as Marco was spewing the hatred. Jonathan, Perth Luxury, they were having the laugh of a lifetime. And I told Jonathan, dude, you realize like this guy was making fun of Bear and Archie, and you were there laughing along with them. It's not okay. That's why you have to apologize.
Can I respond? Thank you for explaining that.
Hey,
this Watch Guy, repeated this about 50 times. So he says, Bear mentions Marco and calls him derogatory names every day on Archie's stream. They then plays a victim. I never play a fucking victim. I don't know the meaning of the fucking word victim. As fucking Marco is the big bad wolf. No, Marco is a big, small little hermaphrodite. What the fuck are you talking about, big bad wolf? He's a small little lesbian. What the fuck is he talking? Totally delusional and obsessed. Hope people don't believe the bullshit. I say the truth. And I shared the truth on tonight's stream. And so did Tim, and so did Lolex. You don't fucking like it? Go fuck yourself. I don't care. I'm not here to win your heart. I don't need your money. I don't need your support. You can suck my dick if I'm in a mood, okay? So the Watch Guy, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit, okay? I finally responded to you, so there. When it comes to Marco, besides being an annoying little hermaphrodite, he's a Machiavellian piece of shit that manipulates people for the purpose of gaining a position and money. And I don't fucking respect that. This is where I'm going after him. And this is something that I'm not gonna let die. I don't care what those who don't like the message are going to say. I don't depend on you. I don't care about you. So therefore, I'm going to say exactly what I've seen, experienced, read, and talked. End of fucking story.
Hop on Smash, $2. You heard the sleaze oozing through when Higgy spoke. And Speedy Hernandez. That's bullshit, though, Bear. You are rightfully disgusted by Lone Star. What Lone Star is calling you. Calling someone else a Nazi is just as bad. You can't be a hypocrite.
I jumped off the stream.
Say,
Do you see that, guys? I jumped off. I wasn't going to stay there, Bear, when Higgs was on the.
I don't blame
We're
you.
glad you're back.
No one's blaming you.
Thank you.
Those words aren't close to the same.
Speedy. I don't think calling someone a Nazi, and by the way, I didn't call him Nazi. Would you like to know what I exactly said? I said, did you know that my grandfather came and kicked your Nazi grandfather in Berlin when he was hiding in a bunker and liberated your country?
I don't think you said the Nazi grandfather. You said your grandfather. My grandfather kicked your grandfather.
Grandfather's ass in Berlin, and we liberated you. But he turns things around. He's a snowflake.
Well, that's why. That's why.
You know
look,
what?
that's why he says things with so much plausible deniability, as if this is not a threat, right? If I was mean enough and probably would add 2K, I would get your channel closed for this racist stuff forever. Like, no one is forcing you to be here. No one is forcing you to watch this stuff. It's not like you're a paid employee and you have to endure this. I mean, Jonathan said he doesn't watch my channel anymore. I don't understand why is he so concerned about the stuff that's happening here. If you don't like it, you don't watch it. So you don't only feel.
Here is
anyway.
my favorite guy, watch guy, Bear Twisting again. He definitely called Jonathan a Nazi. Quite possible. I'm not twisting it. Quite possible. Of course, when I get angry, of course. But I cannot agree with Speedy Hernandez that telling someone Nazi is equal as fucking someone coming and saying you're a pedophile, you're a 6-year-old pedophile who is a sexual deviant and who needs to be registered in the area where you live. I'd say that's a slightly different thing, you fucking Speedy fuck.
Yeah. Bear explodes.
No,
I think that was.
Speedy. I'll be honest with you.
No, that was not Speedy.
Guy,
that was Watch Guy. That was Watch Guy.
No, but Speedy was super chatting.
Super
Listen,
chatting.
the Watch Guy, I don't know who Watch Guy is. Frankly,
could I just ask you something? What has Blondie got under that shirt?
Oh, can you show us? He's got a really no. Come on. You already did before. Come on, for Archie.
He can watch the replay.
You have to watch the replay.
What's she got
you can actually see it. She got a beautiful nightgown.
I had something there. Oh my gosh, he did watch the replay. That's how he likes.
No, I just noticed this, guys.
Yeah.
I just noticed.
Yeah.
You're
King Ben. I'm gonna respond to
and watch what she has underneath. It's easy.
I'm going to respond to Air King Ben that Speedy Hernandez is the OG and legend. Absolutely. I actually have nothing against Speedy. I like Speedy Hernandez. But I disagree with you, brother. It's not, almost. Well, fuck off for almost. It's not almost. It's a big difference, okay? And you know what? His grandfather probably was a Nazi. Mine wasn't a pedophile.
Mine was a Nazi. I mean, my great was probably. But that was before the Nazis, so he wasn't.
I don't want to go there.
Anyways, let's talk about what Blondie got under the shirt, right, Arch?
Do you want to hear a village idiot story?
Tell me a village idiot story, Arch.
Right. So anyhow, my grandfather's side, he was conscripted into the Russian army. Basically, join or we kill you.
Story.
And on my other side, my mother's side, he was actually going to join the Nazis as a Nazi just because he wanted a uniform. But my grandma said to him, "Hang on a minute, there's a few things not so good about these people." That's what she said. She said, "There's a few things not so good about these people. Don't worry about the uniform."
There's a few things.
You go, boss.
There's a few things. Yeah.
I have a story about, if I may, about my grandfather.
Thank you, Ari.
And it starts very early about don't trust the Russians.
Thank you, Ari.
My grandfather was in World War II. He was first generation German for this country, for America, United States, and he was anti the Nazis, and he enlisted for this country and fought the Nazis. First generation. His plane, like his, I forgot what it's called, like the right terms, he was in the army, but they were, doing drills over Russia, like I think to
Paratroopers.
Japan. Yeah, something like that. And they had to make an emergency landing in Russia. But if we all know World War II, Russia was our allies, supposedly. Were our allies, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole book. It's called Home from Siberia. You can buy it on Amazon. My mom got a call from some guy in Texas, 1992, when the confidentiality, whatever breach got lifted on this mission. And he's like, I knew your father. I'm writing, and he had died when she was 18. And he was writing a book, and he was in there, and his photo was in there, and I've known for a very long time, don't trust the Russians, because I was in history class in like 8th grade, and my teacher's like, yeah, the Axis and the Allied powers. I'm like, well, not so much. Russia, don't trust them. And he's like, well, it's not true. I'm like, and I just slammed the book down. I'm like, read this, motherfucker. Battle of the Bulge, motherfucker. Ugh, he really was.
Very hard to concentrate when she's so pretty.
Yes.
I think Kelly was a bit...
Home from Siberia. No, they captured the Russians, and my grandfather escaped from captivity.
That's good. Good. She's jealous because Kelly needs to realize.
Yeah, I think Kelly
she's
was
got
a bit
competition.
No, there's no competition. Stop it. There's no competition.
Oh yeah. Listen. Just hear me out, okay? I read people really
I need
well.
Botox.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. You created a bit of a commotion. You know what? You got in the midst of the nerds. Okay, this is a nerd world. We are geeks. We're watch geeks.
Yes.
And in this world, people like the chicks like Kelly are considered really hot.
Well,
And
she
then,
is
they get
beautiful. I don't think just in this world. I think in all worlds.
No. She's beautiful. No question. No, but hang on.
I'm listening.
Then you show up, and like we have 6.5 versus 9.5.
No,
that creates a bit of
power imbalance.
For yeah, power imbalance, exactly.
9.5 out of 10. Are you out of your mind?
I'm not trying to take any powers or whatever.
Yeah, I give a very high mark.
I legitimately enjoy this. I enjoy.
But to be very honest with you, you just remain around and make these people happy, because I personally believe they need to know what a good-looking woman looks like.
Oh gosh!
So the mousy girl from Germany is not a sex symbol, okay?
What? What? There's plenty of sexy
you
women
would not
gorgeous models from Germany.
You would not understand. Listen,
Name
this is
two.
a bit of
I'm part German. My mom's real maiden name is Lautenschlager, but my grandfather dropped the Schlager because he was first generation here and fighting the Schlagers and the Nazis. So legally, her maiden name is Latin.
You ever tried the Goldschlager?
Oh yeah, of course.
You guys know what a Goldschlager is?
Yeah, it's like
do you know
gold flakes in it. Gold flakes in it.
Yeah, a drink. It's a drink actually. Mm-hmm. It's a cinnamon liquor.
Yeah,
it has actual gold flakes inside. Mm-hmm. Actually, gold. Talk about a luxury drink.
My best friend and I.
Archie.
Don't they sell that here? Don't they sell that in the US? It's called Gold Slick.
Yeah,
yes, Bear.
You have it in Canada. It's a Goldschlager, Ronnie. You can go to LCBO and pick it up.
Well, if you see the movie, what's that movie that's called Super Bad, and the guy and Seth Rogen is trying to sneak a bottle of alcohol, and it's gold.
No, it's different. It's different. It's a good movie though.
That movie was nuts.
It's a good movie. Hey, Archie, for the first time, history's been made today.
Yep.
I was rebel streaming against you, Archie. I was rebel
streaming. Yes.
Archie,
I just got a message for
talk about waxes.
Just 1 minute. That's what I say to Timmy.
Fuck.
Dungeon gets more viewers than Pigsley. Remind Tim it's a family business, and does he not respect your son? So Alex is a bottom feeder, is he? Timmy says
he has
all
to start
dungeon
out
folk
somewhere.
are bottom feeders. fake Tim. This is from Plastic. So, Timmy, you just wanna, and I'm still a bit sour that you gave that money to Roman's ego. Bear,
I give it to his
hang on.
charity
You
where he's
called. Hang on. What did you called Alex? Alex, you called Alex bottom feeder? Tim?
No.
Tim
I
refers
said
to the
before
dungeon as
Alex
bottom
was there.
feeders on the
Before
but that's my
Alex
son's
joined.
business now.
Hold on. Let me put the thing straight in the dungeon. Okay,
Ouch.
first of all, it's the funniest name ever. Okay, so we need, you know how
Circular logic. This is the circular
everyone
logic,
on the
Ronnie
show
Paul.
has the name. For example, people on my show, you know, we call them writers, editors, etc. Because I'm Tim Wright, right? You go place a dungeon, right? You need to have a name, appropriate name, for the people who spend time in the
She
dungeon.
got clothes on underneath that shirt. What's up? What pants
barely
has she
any,
got on?
barely
What
any.
pants has she got on?
So
What
before
pants?
Alex ever joined,
You got
There's
you
a
got
matching
pants
top
on?
under. There's a
Oh,
matching
give us a look.
top under.
Give us a look.
Give us a
You
quick
clearly knew.
sneak peek. Come on.
Come on.
Just
on.
keep talking.
Just a little look.
For fuck's sakes, keep talking. It's not what this channel's
So-
about.
So Arch, you
Mm.
know, I joined.
He's
that
upset.
live stream.
He's upset. He's upset. He just wants you to say the dungeon is cool. Can you come on the dungeon, please? He just said that.
Arch,
Timepiece Esquire, Tim, you spent all morning saying Timepiece Gentleman was wrong to respond to Watch Nicholas, but you just did the same thing for an hour with Pigsley. Yes? No? Watch
Oh.
Nicholas worse than Pigsley.
Oh no. It's I had to do this.
She's got a good tummy. You got a nice tummy there, honey.
completely different. Because this is one reply, and I'm never
You
going
know
back.
what, Timmy? Timmy, you don't have to respond to that. You really don't.
No. I'm just
Right
saying,
now-
Timmy,
it's different.
the dramas.
How many?
They want
Don't
it.
you
We
sleep
did
in the
everything.
nude,
We said
Blondie?
it all.
Blondie?
It's done. Drama
Whoa,
is done. We're
let's just
done.
find out.
Don't you sleep in the nude, Blondie?
Oh god,
She
was that a
does.
bad angle? No,
What?
I usually have something on.
Archie,
Usually
Archie,
a nightie
Archie.
or a short.
Wait, Blondie, how much of a super chat do we have to receive for you to show us what's underneath?
Oh boy.
That's not
You know,
possible.
this is Bondage's shirt.
Wow.
He
Is there any
knows,
chance-
he knows,
There's still some
he
ties
knows I
there, Blondie,
have it.
I'm guessing.
Ronnie
He would
Paul,
wear
I got
this
some
gay
great
shit,
wax
though.
there.
Like, really?
Yeah,
the break.
let's talk about it. These guys were rebel streaming against
Timmy,
us
they're
for
fucking with
hours.
us right now.
Timmy,
This is
actually,
Archie
Ronnie
and
Paul,
Ronnie
let me
Paul
just,
fucking with us.
Ronnie Paul, let me go
They're
and get the
fucking
wax.
with us.
Ronnie Paul, let me go and get the
fucking
wax.
with
I'll
us,
go and get the
Tim.
wax.
Get the wax, Arch. Get the wax.
Put on my weed pen, you freaks.
Look, I think,
Oh
Bear,
my
just between you and
God.
me, while Arch is not here, I think
Oh fuck.
calling those guys
What's
bottom
talking?
feeders is a compliment because
To be very honest with you, I use the same expression, but I'm gonna just backpedal right now because I don't want to say that about Alex. I think it's very
I
nice
love Alex.
that he
Alex is
involved
trying
the
to
Alex,
bring those
okay?
guys to light.
But
right?
let me be frank and honest with you. Before with freaking what's it called sale guy. What's a
Sirocco.
Sirocco
Sirocco and with
The sailor,
Badger and
the
come
banger.
on, man, what the fuck was that? Come on.
Trying this new
Okay,
product,
don't
Ronnie
say
Paul.
anything.
I'm
Yeah.
trying this product, Quick Wax. What do you think, Ronnie
Wax.
Paul?
Try it on
good,
the
man.
Blondie.
Yeah, that's good.
No,
Archie,
I don't need
it's
that.
good. But listen, just make sure you
I'm
wash
hairless.
the car first before you apply it, right?
I washed it yesterday. Is that okay?
Well,
Can you mute Archie, Tim?
you made sure that there was no dust on it, right, when you applied it?
Kevin Mucci from Yonkers, $2. Blondie, you
hear
need
ya.
a White Sox shirt.
I can't hear you. You muted.
Archie's muted. Okay, sorry.
Is Archie is plastic around? Can he come on the live
Holy
stream
shit.
and face?
Shit.
Archie, what's that question you had about the wax?
Hello? Hello, Wax? Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
She is so cute. She is so
You blink
cute.
and you miss.
Yeah, exactly. I can't
Timepiece
find my weed
Esquire,
pen.
$5.
I'm not happy.
Bear,
Okay,
why
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
he have to
I am
respond to
sorry.
my super chat? This is Tim's channel. I am a viewer and a fan. Dismissing me like that will cause me not to super chat. Okay, Well, okay.
I'm
Timepiece
sorry.
Esquire. Thank you. Let's go back. Let's see here. What did he say?
Hi, Timepiece. I'm sorry.
Go
We
ahead.
love
on
you.
behalf of
Timepiece. Okay, let's see here. Tim, you spent all this
Timepiece.
morning
I'm sorry.
saying
Can we
TPG
make
was
it
wrong
better?
to respond.
Whoa!
Can you do it again?
I'm
Can you do it
belling.
again? Just really
I'm
quickly.
Please.
Timepiece, on behalf of our friend here.
Go ahead, Timmy.
Really
You keep responding to him. You keep
Put the super
responding
chat
to him, and
down.
we'll just watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Kidding.
can talk.
I have to find my pen. All right, you guys hash it out.
Okay.
Look.
Okay, go ahead, Timmy.
I'll be right
respond
back.
to
Okay.
the super chat.
This is different because Watch Nicholas was obsessed about TPG. Marco
Oh,
is
no,
not
this
obsessed
drama.
about my channel, and I'm not obsessed about his. But he put something out there. Okay, he is in the talks with Nico Leonard, and Nico Leonard in the background is working to undermine me. So I had to do this as a response. It's a blow for blow. I let him do it once. He still has that video up, I believe. He did it again today. So
It's a
I
counter
thought,
missile
listen,
strike, Tim.
you know,
That's what it is. Counter
Yeah.
missile strike. That's what you get when you blow shots at somebody. You gotta hit them back.
Well, I mean, I had to. I mean, I had to say the truth because he made up bullshit, prove a lie. I mean, this is like I have receipts that he's lying. This is how bad and pathetic these lies are. I have receipts. So that people can go and verify that this person in fact is a liar. Okay, and that's why I wanted to bring this up. But now,
By the way, Plastic just wrote for me their dungeon at 8 p.m. Brisbane time tonight. You guys can come to us. That would be fucking too early for me. If you guys are ever around like normal time for us, I would not mind joining you. It's really nothing against dungeon. I think the things you guys are doing there are really good. And I want to point what Pavel, who is also a screenwriter on this channel, he says there is another first one tonight. The first one I was Rebel streaming against Archie, and Archie working overtime for free.
wow.
Ooh.
Archie feels
Wow.
guilty for that I donated.
Can I take my shirt off now too? Can I put my
Oh,
pajamas
please.
on?
Oh my
Can
God.
I put my
Yeah.
pajamas on
I'm
too?
scared.
Hey,
I'm
look at
scared.
this, Blondie.
I'm
Get
scared.
cozy.
I'm scared.
Blondie.
I'm scared. Oh my God.
Get cozy. No. Oh my God, he's really doing it.
You have a super chat from Timepiece Esquire in relation
Timepiece
to
Esquire, $2. Same thing. No. Watch Nicholas undermining time. Look, you know what? You're never going to please everybody all the time. Timepiece Esquire. Just come to the Archie Luxury channel and put your super chats there. Much more respect. Much more respect. I got to get some
Archie's getting hot.
leads. By the way, I saw those donations that Fat Windbag Band.
Archie,
Can
why
you please?
Oh wait,
Why are you taking your shirt off, Arch?
let's zoom on this beauty, please.
I want to do some promotional work for the dungeon, guys.
Oh
Come to
my
the
God,
dungeon
Archie.
tonight.
Can
Well,
you
it's my
spend
time
some
is the
time-
day. It's you guys. It's early morning, guys. Get to the
I'm
dungeon.
going to be sleeping in tomorrow. I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Guys.
Yeah, me either. I got a late night.
Can you?
By the way,
can you put Pontiff on full screen, please?
Yes.
Sure.
Archie, I have a question. Why
Yes.
the guys don't like
you're not very hairy man.
the
eh?
bottom
you don't have a lot of
feeder's
hair.
name?
Like for a Slavic, for Ukrainian, you are not hairy at all. Timmy, you're
No.
more hairy than Archie, eh?
Yeah,
No, you're not either. Eh?
that's because Tim
Oh, yeah, you
shaved
are.
me when I was asleep.
No.
That's because he
Oh,
shaved
did
me.
Did he use?
He shaved
did
me
he
when I was
use-
asleep.
Did you know that Pigsley is very interested in wet shaving? He's been discussing it in detail with Jamie Opulence, and he could not sleep after he learned about exceptional Jamie Opulence collection.
Please, Beck, can you confirm? Was it Was it Chin the Chin who relayed this information to you? Please confirm.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who is Chin the Chin, for God's sake?
Tim
I
the
don't know
Chin.
what you're talking about, sir. Oh, Tim the Chin. Chin the Chin, Tim the Chin. Fuck, too many chins around. Oh, look how cute she is,
Timepiece
Arch.
Esquire, $2, awaiting Lord's channel to be monetized.
Blondie,
so
whose
I can
foot is
super
that? Whose
chat.
foot is that, Blondie?
Whose dog is that?
By the way, talking about this comment from Timepiece Esquire.
Blondie, whose foot is that?
Oh,
it's a dog, and the dog has Jerry curls.
What?
Timepiece Esquire, $2, awaiting Lord's channel to be monetized so I can super chat. Ooh. Drop the link for Lord. 1 second.
Wait, that's
Lord,
not your
how
dog,
many
Lord,
Blondie.
you don't have your link ready. You always have it ready in the private chat.
Okay, guys, I
Link
gotta
in the
go and
message.
play with my waxes. Ronnie Paul, I'll let you know how the wax goes.
Right here, Tim.
Oh, God bless you,
Just
Paul.
listen. Just make sure the
I
surface
love
is
you,
clean. It's clean before you apply it.
Yes.
Then you can bust it.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. See you later.
See you, Paul.
Don't forget,
Blondie,
guys, the
Blondie,
dungeon.
Blondie,
Come to
can
the
you do
dungeon.
something?
Be loyal servants of the dungeon.
Can Blondie come to the dungeon? Can
She's
Blondie come to
welcome
the dungeon,
anytime.
Paul?
Moment. He woke up for a second.
You're in
Oh,
trouble.
maybe 10. Okay, sorry. Bye, Archie. Get your jammers
Bye-bye.
on. Get cozy.
Archie, come back.
Archie, come back.
So sad.
Yeah, honestly, it's
Gotta love Archie. Gotta love Archie.
since Alex took over, I do want to attend the dungeon, but they start streaming 2 or 3 a.m.
Plastic. Nobody's calling Jamie traitor. For God's
Well,
sake,
but
you people fucking are overly sensitive. I'm just talking that the little Pigsley's trying to win him over, okay?
he's
Obviously,
licking his
Jamie
ass.
is not
He's doing his
yeah.
work.
Oh my God, he's
Yeah.
so cute. Look at him with his family. Oh.
Oh my God. Who is this
Oh.
date? Who is this date?
It's like his nieces.
Blondie,
He
I don't
has no
understand. My roommate
baggage.
is away. You should be on my couch. What the hell's going
Plastic,
on?
come on a live stream. Come on a live stream, man. Let's talk.
Cheating
Let's
on
have a
Mike.
decent connection. If you don't, go fuck off. Okay?
Yeah, or
Drop
Tommy's.
the-
Tommy's has an empty couch. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, guys.
Can you drop
Wait,
the
hold
link
on.
for
Wait, who
Plastic?
am I, guys? Who am I? Hold on.
Let's see.
Oh, you're Cameron. But too much light. Too much light. He doesn't
Yeah,
like that much light.
kill the light. Kill the light. Hold on. One more. I don't know how to work this fucker. Huh?
So, Timmy, drama's over, eh? We finished. We said what we had to say. Is there anything else that we wanted to say, or we covered it all? Timmy.
Oh, 1 second. 1 second.
Timmy.
I love
Timmy.
Bear.
Timmy. I love you, Timmy.
Timmy.
Hey. Hey.
Wait, how do I get the fan?
Guys, we still got 200 people watching. Make sure you
I can't
upvote.
do it. How do I do it?
I would really appreciate it.
That's Cam. He would know how to.
Yeah, Kim, how do I? Oh, fuck. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Nope. Wait. Just kidding.
Hey, happy Easter, happy holidays, Plastic. Take care. Take care of your family.
Tim, how much longer is the stream going on for?
As long as
It's
we
3
want.
hours, 22 minutes. It's very
Oh,
short.
but
We
it's
need to go
1:13. My
My
time.
laptop's about to die, Timmy. Time to wrap this puppy up.
Look, I think we better wrap it up unless people want us to continue. I mean,
Blondie, what are you doing
need
up
to
so
get some
late,
sleep.
man?
I have big live stream.
Don't you
I
have
have
lawyer
big
stuff to do
work
in the
tomorrow.
morning? Don't you have some like?
What do you have tomorrow?
I have a
What
lot
do
of
you
work. I
have
have to
tomorrow?
edit Archie Luxury the movie, guys.
Okay. Timmy, my question is serious, actually. Are you okay with everything that was said? You feel that we covered it all? It was
I think we covered everything.
honest. I mean, the first hour and a half of the show really was all about that, and then we basically had some fun.
We repeated some
I do
things.
have to give I want to give credit to REG, to come on a live stream and actually say things, apologizes for what was said, even though he has nothing to do with it. Kudos to him. Kudos to him. That's a class act, and I will always appreciate it.
Yes, very classy guy, very level-headed. Hopefully he'll watch it again. He'll review it.
I'm also gonna say this. I'm glad that I learned that Piruka, who is a Swiss, was not the Piruka that did what they did, because I was very confused. I have nothing against Swiss. I actually think he's a cool guy, nice guy.
He's a cool guy. He's just brainwashed by Marco.
I know many are. REG.
Who is it?
But hey,
Swiss.
Anthony super chat.
Anthony, $2. Tim, keep going for a while. Okay, we're gonna need more than $2. I mean, we got Blondie on.
I mean,
come on.
There's,
Otherwise, I need to go to sleep because I need to edit
bet.
Archie Luxury the movie. It's a pay-to-play kind of scam we're running here, guys.
Are you still looking for funding for that movie? Tim?
You know what? A few donors did pull out. Why? You wanted to add?
Well, how much are you looking for?
Donors pulled out? What?
Yeah, I had to
Is
do
that
a few
thing?
refunds.
What in the world?
Yeah,
Why?
because of what happened today.
So how much
Really?
are you looking for?
No, you're joking. Hang on. You didn't tell me this.
No, I did. No. I got messages.
Who pulled out
in the world?
Look, I don't wanna say. It's
Yeah. You don't
because maybe they'll come back. Donors, come back.
Ronnie is asking you.
Yeah, what kind of money are you looking for?
Thank you, Swiss. Thank you, Swiss. Thank you too. Thank you.
I mean, how much are you looking to spend?
Man, I can give you like $100.
Okay, $100 gets you your name in the opening credits.
That's a big deal.
How much did Humble Pine give you for his production company name?
Oh, that guy gives me a lot of money.
Was that
he doesn't have actual production. That's a joke. You get it, right?
It doesn't matter. His name's on it, and it says Humble Pine Production.
A full page ad like that is $200.
So if I gave you like 200 Canadian, would that?
Oh no, US. I don't want that Canadian peso.
How do you get paid? Via what? PayPal?
Yeah.
Where do you advertise that on your channel?
I'll drop a PayPal link. 1 second.
Tim, if I do 300, what do I get?
Don't you have it pinned in your on your streams? On the bottom?
It's gonna be longer.
He should if he doesn't.
Tell you what, Ronnie, if you also, I'm also selling some of these pictures. If you guys want to buy a picture, here, look, let me show you what I've got. I'll send you some, Ronnie, if you want.
Yeah, I'll just put your PayPal thing somewhere.
Yeah, I pinned it in the chat. Okay, I pinned it at the top.
Nice.
Hey, Ronnie,
you
you want me to send you a picture of me and Archie in bed?
Nah, it's all right. I don't need the picture. Just having my little.
Oh my god!
In the film is good for me.
Yeah, email me what you want me to send.
All right.
I love these, man.
Tim, can you give me a college discount and give it one to me for free?
No, Cam. Sorry, there's no discounts. I'm sorry.
What kind of discount is that?
Ooh, who's that hot chick?
That's Corey Richards' wife or girlfriend.
She's gorgeous.
I love how nobody gives a fuck about him, but when you show the picture, everybody comments about the chick. So just
I like the picture right before the chick of Tim.
Guys,
that one. I want that one.
The one with the bunny ears.
Blondie.
With the bunny ears, that's the best one.
No, I like
bunny ears
just
is
the
the best
Tim.
one.
I like the one right after that. I think.
Is it true that you got a bit of a crush on Tim? Is that true? I hear that. I heard that from somebody behind the scenes.
I mean, look at this stud.
Blondie.
Yeah, that's the one I want. That's the one.
You want this one, Blondie?
Yeah.
Hey,
Blondie wants it.
Look, I'll even sign it for you. 1 second.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put it behind me on my wall.
Ooh, serious stuff. I hope roommate doesn't watch this. You're gonna delete the show, or what's going on, Tim?
I don't know.
We should be up right now.
Whatever. Friends. It's all good.
By the way,
What time
you
is
have a
it in
super
Korea?
chat from our friend Anthony. Anthony's got giving you a super chat, Mr. Right.
Anthony.
Hey, I'm just gonna show you here. Check it out. I did it for you like that.
Oh yes.
In the back, I put for Blondie.
That you just did all that just now?
Yeah. There you go. Archie told me to do this. He's like, Tim, you don't know anything about YouTube. Get yourself a marker. Which is, there you go. I got a marker, a proper Sharpie.
Oh my god, I'm honored.
I even got an envelope here, ready to go.
You need
I'll
a
throw in
stamp.
a few more.
You know you need a stamp though, right?
I do have.
I can
Look,
send you the PayPal for the stamp.
no, I have stamps. Look, I bought stamps, and I have international stamps as well.
Stamps? Wait, what are
Timmy,
those
read
Swiss
the super
ones?
chat for God's sake.
What
That's
stamps
Purple
are
Heart.
those?
Purple Heart.
Like
For your service
wow.
in this wristwatch
Look
war.
at you.
Get a Purple Heart.
My grandpa has a Purple Heart.
Timmy.
Oh shit.
Got shot 3 times.
Oh wait, my
Whoa.
grandfather has prisoner of war. That's different.
Timmy, you're getting super
Right?
chats
Yeah.
and PayPals. Pay your fucking attention.
Shit. Anthony, $5. Should I play with my promiscuous ex while my girlfriend is at work?
Yes,
You should,
100%. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Paul
No.
Salisius. Holy shit. Paul Salisius just bought the ad. Full page ad. Thank you so much, Paul. Wow.
Yes.
Fucking legend. Thank you so much.
The Slavic coalition. The Slavic coalition.
I just need to keep track so that I don't forget anyone. Paul. Yes. Full page.
Yay.
Full page. Thank you so
Look,
much,
I'm gonna
Paul.
clap with my feet.
You can
So
clap
tough.
with your feet?
Yeah.
Jesus man, come on.
No, I have a better trick.
Hey,
Ready?
by the way, guys, we need 6 more uploads. My dear fat brother Ben is reminding you. Just let's get to the 100, okay? Come on. Let's
Guys,
get to the
ready?
100, please and thank you.
Who wants to see my next trick? Guys, super chat. Send the PayPals to Tim.
Let's see the trick.
Trick.
Let's see. Oh, Blondie's trick. Come on, guys. Quick.
I have a
Let's see
trick.
the Blondie's trick.
Oh wait, this side.
What kind of trick? What kind of trick?
Is it reverse warm or is it upside down?
Timmy.
It has to do with flexibility.
Flexibility. Holy shit.
Oh my god. I want to see
Come on,
flexibility.
guys.
Get these fucking super chats.
How much do we have to super chat for flexibility?
Come on, you
Blondie.
cheap bikers.
I might
Come
super
on,
chat
you
to
cheap
myself
bikers.
actually. I just got the money.
For the Timmys.
It's for a good cause, guys.
Yeah, I was interested in the feed stuff as well. I was
oh my
about
god, this looks funny.
Oh, you're a feet
Oh,
freak,
boy.
eh? You like feet, huh? Interesting. So like
Who's a foot
Tarantino,
freak?
Quentin Tarantino. Well,
my new guy likes
Lord.
I love his movie.
my guy I'm
Who
seeing likes
doesn't,
my
man?
feet, and he's like a foot guy, and I'm like, what?
But you do know that Tarantino is a feet freak, right? Oh, Anthony's fucking splurging tonight. Go Blondie, do it.
$5.
Blondie,
Right? That's a start.
That's the start. Let's see the start. The preview.
Oh,
I mean, I'm wearing a white T-shirt. You can kind of see things. No,
Whoa.
no, I'm not whoring myself out on this channel, but I'm
Not
gonna
for
do a challenge.
$5. Not for $5 at least. But that was
sure?
the
by the
preview.
way, thank you for
Not
100
for
uploads,
$5.
guys. Appreciate it. That's a good thing. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Wow.
Nice, Tim.
Is that a good number? Is that like a
It's a very important number. Yeah.
Threshold. Very important.
no? But like, is
Triple
that better
digits.
than most nights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
Yeah,
forget.
yeah.
You know, people need to keep me on my toes because I always forget to remind people to please upload.
It's such a silly, like
That's
an easy
why
thing
you
too.
have That's why you have ban and three-hander. Ban and three-hander. That's the guys who never forget.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you guys for reminding everyone. 100 upvotes. Blondie, come back.
Right here. I never left. Well, I left for a minute.
Question.
Question
I
for.
want to know what the panel thinks. What other jewelry do you guys like that goes with your watches? Like any necklaces or any specific brands?
Nope.
That you wear?
Cuffling.
Your watch.
Cuffling.
I have you know what I have?
Sometimes.
Let me show you,
I like a couple
Cameron,
of
something I
bracelets,
wear
like
with.
David. I like David Yurman bracelets, so some I have of that, but not much.
This is my only piece of jewelry.
Let me see.
That's my. 1 second.
Your wedding ring?
It's my Cartier.
Oh, the Forever or the I forget what that's called. What is that? The Infinity.
It's like Trinity ring.
Trinity. That's it. Yeah.
It's a Trinity
all
ring,
the different
and
metals.
it's 3 rings. It's to go with my Daytona because it's 3 rings, like the Daytona. It's got 3 rings, right?
Mr.
Ceramic
Ross
bezel.
watches. He says this is called Turkish 3-metal wedding band. Turkish 3-metal wedding band.
Okay, but this is the Cartier one.
I don't know.
Cartier. This my mom got me for my 30th birthday. It's the only piece of jewelry that I have. Not really my wedding ring. We don't actually have wedding ring. We can't afford them.
Timmy, are you mama's boy? I think you're a mama's boy, eh? A little bit. That's
Hey, by the way, I think my Bear, just between you and me, because nobody's watching. I think my mom is trying to get back on the good terms with me because you know the charity that I was doing, the charity walk.
Yes.
She dropped $100 in there.
Nice.
That's actually wonderful, man.
What does that mean?
That was a wonderful thing you did. That means she respected what you did. That's exactly what it means.
Maybe she misses you.
Good boy.
Your mom doesn't hate you. Well, don't be a moron. Don't talk stupid.
No, she does. She really.
She gave birth to you, Timmy.
No, don't stop it. Stop it.
No, you
Don't
should go
talk stupid.
visit her, or where is she? Unless she.
Exactly.
She lives upstairs.
Exactly, Blondie.
Upstairs?
That's because you didn't paint the door.
You
got fired for painting the door. Oh, shit.
Fuck, man, the Bitcoin really went down, eh?
He got fired because he fucked up the door.
Blondie,
I fucked up the door, Blondie.
Blondie, do you ever think your family would fire you if you did something wrong?
My father is my boss, so I would hope not.
Ooh, that's why I haven't Tim. His parents fired him.
Blondie, what do you do? What do you do for a living? Seriously.
I can't get into that, but
Okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. I was just curious.
But
You work for family?
I'm sorry. Yes,
You
I
work
do
for the
have
family?
a job. The
I
family
never doubted that. To
business.
be honest with you, I know you're doing a bit of a shtick. You work for family?
I work for I'm the vice president.
You know, it's not always the most favorable thing, to be very honest with you.
It's a small business. There's only 2 of us. So
okay.
naturally, I'm
The owner's daughter of my
like
AD is the vice president of sales.
It's just the 2 of us, so it's a small business.
Blondie, we need to take a picture together. We can make big money.
and sign them.
Yeah.
Not just pictures, videos too, Tim.
Videos too, private. For
no, we need to get into the metaverse, guys, and like
Meta?
get the Oculus shit. I don't know, but everyone's talking about it. I hate it, but like I think we need to do it just to like.
It's a bunch of crap.
Do it. No.
Live streams for the metaverse.
Everyone
Hey, you know
said
what?
that about
Actually, one of my
Bitcoin,
viewers were
too.
telling me to get into that.
Yeah, like I hate it, and it's like fucking stupid, and I don't get it. Like, what do you mean? It's for freaks that don't want to like talk to people in real life. Like,
I can't talk about it because one of my fans was really excited about it, and he said, and he might be still watching. He said, "Tim, this is such a good idea. You have to be the first one who does it."
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I don't get it, but like I believe it's It's like the Bitcoin shit. It's like, you know, like everyone's like, wait, you know.
Or those NFTs, you know, the NFTs.
Well,
I don't believe in
that
that
too.
stuff.
Like that, like I don't even get that. That's like what?
Jesus.
The
Too
fuck? But
complicated for me.
it's on the same like level though. It's like the meta bullshit.
I only understand like real things, like look like the pictures and stuff. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna include this one, Blondie, for you.
That's hilarious.
I like that's my favorite. No,
I
actually,
like
my favorite with Archie on a bed and Tim in a front part.
By the way,
That's
if you look closely, you can see the Reverso and the Sky Dweller sleeping in the background.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, I had to be very quiet. I didn't want to wake up the Sky Dweller. He was very tired.
Oh god.
Cute.
Did I find my phone? Oh fuck! I forgot to look for my.
Anyway, Madame
Guys,
and gentlemen,
looks like we're done.
Thank you
There's
very much for. Oh, are we done? Okay.
It's late. We all need rest.
1:30.
Look, it's late.
Yeah.
People are tired. It's all. Everyone is super chatted out. I said, listen, we can go on. We can do another half hour, but looks like that's it, guys. I want to thank Bear Clooney.
And on a high note.
Thank you,
Yeah. Blondie,
On a high
Tommy,
note.
Lord, Ronnie, even Cam. Everyone for joining.
Actually,
Yes.
I'm wide awake, so if you want to drop the link.
Oh, you're
I
gonna
can-
do a live stream? You're gonna do a live stream?
Late.
You're in
late.
California, so it's earlier.
Okay.
Hell
I'm
is
gonna drop
not
the link
live
for Lord.
stream.
Lord was gonna do a late show.
Yeah,
Late
he's in
with
Cali.
Lord.
Late show with Lord.
Lord, can I
Late
hop
Lord
on
show.
the stream and talk Watch Nicholas with you?
No. You can always hop on my stream, but not talk about, Watch Nicholas with me because I don't like your take.
Lord. Cam, I just want to talk about Watch Nicholas.
Yeah, like really, enough about. Why
Nice,
are you giving
Tim.
this guy so much breath and so much life?
Did you post the link to the live
Yes,
stream?
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I dropped the link. Guys,
Au
bid
revoir.
you adieu. Here we
Adieu
go.
and
Good
many
night,
more.
host.
Good night,
Good night,
guys.
everybody. Wear
Thank
your
you all.
watches
Bear Thomas,
and stay
Ronnie,
honest.
Cam, Bear, Tim, Blondie.
Bye, guys.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Paul is in the pub.
I'll have half.
Let's have a look.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers, Tim.
Cheers. Show him that fireplace. Look at that. Bit of warmth.
Hope you're not trying to get Archie too drunk. No, I'm giving him the day off today. He's going to cop it tomorrow.
We're gonna have a great time.
Tomorrow, guys, do not miss tomorrow's live stream because I'm telling you, tomorrow is going to be a mental day.
Paul, it's amazing. We're in a London pub drinking a beer. Who would have thought this would have been possible?
Crazy, Paul, isn't it?
Hey, what do you think? We've got a nice fireplace here. Look at this crackling. What do I say, Paulie? Paulie, what? Hey.